$9 a square foot. We're at, well, it's only one place, Barrett's Floor Covering in Kings Mountain. They are locally and family owned and operated. And you'll find it all, from waterproof floors to luxury vinyl to carpet and hardwood. That's right, Barrett's Floor Covering, 150 Dixon School Road in Kings Mountain. Online at barrettfloorcovering.com.
You've got to check this out. The Lithia Creek Tavern at the Lincoln Country Club in Lincoln has all your favorite beverages, along with some great food, all kinds of sandwiches, and check out their weekly specials. They're open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. till 9 p.m., 8 a.m. till 9 p.m. on weekends. Book your event at the Lincoln Country Club. And for tea times, call the Pro Shop at 704-735-1382. The Lincoln Country Club and Lithia Creek Tavern, both at 2052 Country Club Road in Lincoln. Like them on Facebook, too.
Welcome to another Saturday Morning Sports Talk with Kevin Hastings, Chip Carter, Tom Sinfani, and special guest today, considering he was on time before any of us, apart from Kevin, Zach.
What's his last name?
I know that. Mayhew?
You got it.
Okay.
Never disappoint me, JP. You never
Normally,
disappoint. I'm glad I didn't have my hat on. You wouldn't know who I was.
Oh, Tom didn't even.
I knew it. I can see every bit of struggle.
I am not appreciated here.
Well done, JP.
It's not. Zach didn't work here for years and have his name on the screen.
That was good. There you go.
As if I can help you out there, JP.
There you go, JP.
I recruited him because I knew Will was going to be out, so I was like, let me call Zach because I had that John Casey tee for him. So I was like, let me
show that thing off.
Show that thing off, man. We got John Casey.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's certificate of authenticity, but
it looks pretty good.
If you check Zach's eBay later today, you can place a bid.
We need to do the autograph.
Check on it.
Check on.
Yeah.
Now, Tom, with the AI and stuff today, Tom, it helps out quite a bit on some of these guys that do the squibbles that you don't know what they write.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to see if it's authentic or not.
Well, that's pretty awesome. I want to see. I want it in here actually. We got a John. John Casey's a hero.
I just see you kick a football off
in
that.
these parts of the Carolinas, Tommy.
Yeah.
He is. He's a Hall of Famer.
I think me and Chip and Zach are the only people that actually respect.
I know, right?
And
It's like
love John Casey.
one blank play ruins his whole.
It's
play
funny
career.
that they have for
He's
some
the,
reason.
the dude from Boston. He's the Bill Buckner of the Carolina
Yes,
Panthers.
yes.
I was on Facebook this morning. They pulled up like top 10 kickers or something like that.
Mhm.
He wasn't on top 10.
No.
I was sad.
I mean, people forget. Everybody blames him about the kick going out of bounds in the Super Bowl, but like we wouldn't have been in that position if he hadn't hit the field goal beforehand. I mean, like the play
All
before.
the points beforehand.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
JP, what are you having for breakfast this morning, there, sir? From McDonald's of Cherryville.
I have a egg and cheese McMuffin.
Egg and cheese McMuffin, Tommy.
I had a bacon, egg, and cheese McMuffin and a coffee and a hash brown.
Zach.
I told JP to get me Will's special. It was a chicken, egg, and cheese, and I actually enjoyed it.
And Chipper.
I had my old faithful McChicken biscuit. It was delicious.
McChicken biscuit.
Mm-hmm.
And I got egg and cheese. We got from McDonald's of Cherryville. Saturdays, we get our breakfast here every Saturday. You stop by the games before and after the games. It's baseball season. Best times, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Stop by, practice after the games while you're out at the Little League and everywhere else here in Cherryville. Go by McDonald's of Cherryville and thank them for sponsoring Saturday morning sports talk. If you're listening on the radio here this morning, you've been listening to some racing coverage. And if you're new to the show, we do talk a lot of different sports. We talk NBA, NFL, Major League Baseball, college sports, golf, and we do talk NASCAR here in our first segment. We do broadcast NASCAR here on 92.9 FM, KTCBroadcasting.com. Now, this weekend's Xfinity Series broadcast will not be on the air.
Okay.
You know why, Chip?
I believe there's a basketball game of high importance that's being played this afternoon.
Some people might think it's important, but yes, there is a big basketball game going on this afternoon here, and we'll have that on KTC Broadcasting. Coverage
Zach
begins
looks confused.
at-
No, I'm just looking at the.
coverage begins at 5:30 today. Duke and North Carolina Tar Heels in Durham.
It's not St. Bonaventure versus IUPUI.
And,
It's
and
another-
please, somebody explain to Chip that just because the broadcast starts at 5:30 doesn't mean the game starts at 5:30.
Yeah, fair
It is
point.
not a 5:30 tip. So if you do see the broadcast schedule on our games, the broadcasts do have a pregame show.
There's a thing called pregame.
Yeah,
that I
if-
forgot about last
if
week.
If you want to check and on when the tip-offs or when a first pitch is, you can always get on the internet and see what their schedules are. But our schedules are on KTC Broadcasting, do reflect broadcast time. So it'll begin at 5:30. I'm guessing it starts at 6 is what I'm guessing the tip-off is. But we'll have that on WHS 101.5 FM and 1390 AM in Shelby and in Gaston County and surrounding Crowder's Mountain are all around
6:30.
here. If you can hear my voice right now on the radio, you'll hear the Tar Heels and Dukes. We got our pregame show for the Tar Heels show, so for Tar Heel fans, you'll get to listen to that. I know we do have Carolina and Duke networks. I'm pretty sure it will be the Tar Heels network tonight. Tomorrow we will have NASCAR Cup Series racing for you NASCAR fans from Phoenix. We're going to go race the dog leg. We're going to talk about that here in just a moment. We'll have Charlotte Hornets at Phoenix Suns tomorrow night.
Quick shout out, Kevin. Got one of my partners who volunteers with me down at Augusta, Judge Jim Tunison. He is a former judge, actual court judge. But
Did he get fired?
No, he is went to a private law, I believe. No, Judge, listening in. Appreciate you tuning in, Judge. Looking forward to seeing you in a few weeks.
Now, see, that's when we got to get. We're gonna get down there and play sometime there, Chip.
Right.
I want to know, Chip. What's the lowest you've ever shot there?
I have shot a 99.
There we go.
And I did it in style. I hit a 40-footer on 18 to shoot 99 on the number.
Awesome.
So that's a story for another time.
That's awesome. All right, so if for the folks who listen don't know, Chip is a volunteer at Augusta. And which green do you stay on the same hole every year?
Oh yeah, I'm not smart enough to be moved around. They have to keep me in the same spot. I'm on the tee box at number 8. So if you're one of the lucky few who got badges to a practice round or even a regular round this year, come to the tee box at number 8. Come introduce yourself. Say, hey, I listened to the Shock Joxx, and You have no idea what you're talking about.
Tom, there might be a plaque up one day for Chip Carter.
There might be.
Seriously
At the
doubt
Augusta
that.
T-Box.
Seriously doubt that.
Best man with a flag on the 18th.
I thought it was going to say, I'm just too stupid to move me.
This is the dummy award. This is the dummy award here, bud.
Chip Carter, the biggest flagger we have down in Augusta, Georgia.
Oh, gracious. Oh, good gosh.
All right, so NASCAR. How about 3 in a row? Nobody knows three-peats like Michael Jordan.
SVG,
Yesterday that-
SVG, you let me down.
Yeah,
I was
know,
hearing
right?
yesterday that's never happened.
Nobody's won the first
Ever.
3 races.
Yeah.
Nobody's
in the history
won.
of NASCAR, what,
Yeah.
70-something years?
Well, I remember, like, Elliott, the year that Alan Kulwicki, like the closest NASCAR race, NASCAR championship ever, Kulwicki beat out Elliott by like 5 points. And it went down to the last race. And Elliott won 4 races in a row to start the year, but he didn't win the 500. He won the next 4 races in a row. So, but yeah, nobody's won the first 3.
Reddick wins 3 in a row. Of course, he's sitting on top of the standings. Jordan and his team, of course, doing pretty well.
Do they need to give him the 23 instead of the 45 then?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Now, Tom, remember, he is still not qualified for the playoffs.
Ooh.
You win 3 races, you're not qualified.
No,
They-
new rules is
went away.
total points. Nothing else matters. So
I think he's on his way to qualifying, though. I'll just go ahead and say that.
Do you-
SVG just pissed me off.
He sounds like
I tell-
Terry.
I
I was
tell-
going to say, you're not the only one.
I don't know if anybody's listening down there in New Zealand, but I tell you, if you did, I put $25 American dollars on that SVG. He's supposed to win that race, New Zealand. He's supposed to win. That was supposed to be open and shut.
Hey,
He's
man.
supposed to win that.
It was
I
the
forgot to
circuit-
look.
It's the circuit of the Americas. It's not the circuit of the Kiwis. All right.
did we write that down in our picks last week?
We didn't write them down.
Do we remember who
I
picked?
can- we
I
can-
think I might have picked Reddick to win the third.
SVG.
I know you picked
That's
SVG.
who's supposed to win.
But me or Will picked him for the 3rd win in a row. I know Will picked him for the 2nd week in a row, but I can't remember. I thought I may have. I can't remember. I was in Charleston. I don't remember what I was picking. Bubba's 2nd, Chase is 3rd, Blaney 4th, SVG 5th in the standings, Logano 6th, Suarez, Almendinger, McDowell, and my new favorite guy, Hocevar, is in 10th place. Going on down the line, let's see. Kyle Larson's down at 15. Zach, your boy Kyle Busch is in 22nd.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, he's one spot ahead of Denny Hamlin. So we start the season off, guys. So you look at these standings. Guess what's about to happen to them? It's all about to change. We've had 2 restrictor plate races and a road course. We haven't been to the mile and a half yet, guys. We still have like 26, 25 of those.
Well, yeah. Atlanta's not a restricted plate, but it runs like a restricted
Correct.
plate. Yeah,
Drafting race. How
yeah,
about
yeah.
Super Speedway? Sorry,
Yeah.
Super Speedway, and the road.
Basically, we're going
courses.
to take these standings, shake them up, and just dump them on a table.
Well,
and see
a
where
good
we-
thing to look at is look at guys in the top 10 who are normally there no matter what. So you might want to see who, if you want to pick Tom, you want to bet early bets on championship. How about Chase Elliott in 3rd, Ryan Blaney in 4th, Logano in 6th? Might be 3 people you might want to look at
Donna's who I'm looking
for your
at.
season pick that are still in the top 10 after what we've had so far with those races this season.
Look, now I know it's a third of it's 1 out of 3 races, but Van Gisbergen is in the top 5. That means he did decent the other 2 races.
Correct.
So I mean, that's because he didn't win last week, as Tom has so eloquently pointed out. But he's still in a top 5 position. So maybe he's listening to. Yeah, that's a great photo. That's a great comparison photo.
No, I like when Jordan's standing beside of him, and he looks like one of the little
Oompa Loompas.
guys from Munchkin. Like
Well,
that.
yeah, Tyler was standing on the stage, and Jordan was on the ground and still taller than
taller
him.
than him. Tyler Reddick's about as tall as his son, who's like 8.
Yes. So there's Jordan with 1 NASCAR record set. We got the 3
Yeah,
peat
that is the GOAT debate.
LeBron's never won a single race.
Well, at least he's doing well running this versus what he did in basketball.
Yeah, what does it say about he's a better owner for NASCAR than it is for basketball?
It's easier to pour a lot of money into one car / NASCAR team and one guy than it is to have 5 guys succeed in Charlotte and hit all your draft picks. The draft picks thing was the biggest. Was
Yeah.
missing on the draft picks. That, but nobody's been able to sign free agents here.
Is
So,
there
it's
also-
not, so you can't say him or anyone before or after him. We don't sign free agents, so or hardly make trades except for like lowly people.
Is there also an argument to be made here? Because he has said this as much, like, he basically has provided the investment. He's letting Denny basically build the team. He knew his limitations here.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
he's
Michael's not in there. Yeah.
Right. He's like, okay, this is a basketball team. Nobody knows basketball.
Yeah,
better
Tom,
than
that
me.
fuel guy's not going to make it. I want the other guy.
and them using his basketball with his basketball management is totally different than him being a racing owner, not knowing anything about it. So
Agreed.
I'm glad he's doing well.
So I
No,
can't.
I am too.
I can't play it all. Can't play it over the air really, but you've got to go and watch if you haven't. Is Kyle Larson's audio, and coming in the race here at Coda, and at the end he says, "Man, this is all sexual comments. I feel like in last seconds they're going to talk about this all week, aren't they?" Because the guys that pull those out and do the funny videos. Have you ever heard the fun of audio with the golf chip?
Yeah.
So they do it with NASCAR too. So Larson's like, "Oh crap, they're gonna get me on these." So he had a bunch of fun ones, and it's like there was like 2 minutes of them going back and forth at the end of the race until they
Jeff
realized
Gordon was notorious for that.
what he was saying for what them.
Those innuendo comments.
Oh, I wish I could play that right
I
there. I'm
know.
just.
We might have to listen to that during the break.
we will. Let's see what other NASCAR news and notes do I have. There are in Phoenix this week, so if for you aficionados, all right. I think that's all my NASCAR from last week. Now I got to catch back up with because I wanted to make sure when I was in Charleston last week I didn't miss anything that I did want to show you guys from. I was in Charlotte last night. And we were hiding from LaMelo. Make sure you cross the streets wisely, Tom.
Yeah, be careful driving.
Miles Garrett got another speeding.
Yeah, I
ticket,
saw
too.
it.
I saw that.
His ninth
I saw that.
in like 3 years.
I don't think the local authorities are caring, are they? They'll take his license at any point.
He's trying
No,
to.
they're not going to do
I
nothing.
guess
What are they going to do? Take his license?
Probably what he and Chloe Kim have in common. They both like going fast.
All
I
right,
guess.
Tom, you like the betting? Here you go. If you would have bet $100
Oh.
to win the top first 3 races of the season, the right bookie, you could have be looking at $219,000 right now.
Be nice. After taxes, about, 105?
Yeah.
That's your first thought.
Yeah.
Hey, ask Sam Darnold about that.
Tom's one of those.
Win the Super Bowl out there, and you leave.
Yeah.
I had to more than you make.
I had to pay to win a Super Bowl.
Yep. It's the truth.
All right, this is this guy.
Oh, God.
Oh. I thought that was Brian Branch there for a minute.
Yeah. Let's see what he's got this week. All right, you ready?
Not all. He's buried in a place where Dale Jr. and Kelly and Carrie and the rest of none of them can go visit his grave. Could you imagine not being able to visit your dad's grave? This is all just a bunch of garbage, man. Why has NASCAR not went in and bought this property and put a road in? Why? It's obviously for sale. Why haven't they? They could create an entire NASCAR cemetery around Dale Earnhardt. Fans could go and visit the graves of their heroes.
Tom.
Is this facetious?
Kind of no.
That's what I was wondering.
Kinda-
Kind of in betweener.
This guy's hilarious. So he's going off about the you can't visit Dale Earnhardt's gravesite because they got it fenced off.
Do they really?
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
it.
No Earnhardt fans have been able to go visit Earnhardt's grave and get that closure that they all need. Not one of them. Not one of them. When you really sit and think about this is the biggest bunch of garbage.
Before he made me drop a cuss word, so we'll just stop him.
Stop right there.
He was killing me. I do got
So
to
is his gravesite like near Kannapolis where he was born?
I don't know.
Find out. Do some digging here.
Y'all Google search that one over there on that.
Internet on the Google device.
Let me give you the schedule for this weekend while Chip's working on that. Let's see. Weekend schedule. Where's my weekend schedule button? There it is. Big giant blue button on the top. I turn Chip off there. All right. No, that was mine. All right. Let's see. Phoenix qualifying today is at 1:00. So if you folks want to check that out. The O'Reilly Auto Parts Series race, GovX 200, is at 7:30 p.m. tonight. And tomorrow, we have Straight Talk Wireless, 3:30 p.m. KTC broadcasting coverage. Like I said, begins at 2:30. So green flag somewhere around 3:30. If TV starts at 3:30, that probably means 3:45 for a green flag race. Chip, did you find that?
Earnhardt is buried, and I've got a postscript to this. Earnhardt, it says it's buried in Earnhardt Estate in Mooresville, North Carolina. I scrolled down about the 6th or 7th article. Dale Earnhardt Jr. claims his stepmother Teresa has forbidden him from visiting the gravesite.
That's probably true.
So there you go.
It's so stupid.
Yep.
It's just,
It is.
That's a little petty, if you ask me.
It is.
No, it's Earnhardt, not Petty.
Well,
Yeah,
there you go. There you go.
yeah, because Teresa wasn't his mother.
Right.
Right.
Well, a lot when DEI started to fold, that relationship hit the fan. So,
Well, I mean,
They were and if you watched the documentary, which is a really
Yeah,
good,
it is a good
it was good.
documentary,
They were sending him off the military school, all that stuff.
Yeah.
That's when she came in the picture, and then his
Yeah.
sister was kind of his mother
yes.
for the most part.
Yes.
And I think there's a lot of animosity from that whole thing, and Dale not being there, and he admittedly said that, So.
Yeah.
All right, Chip, what's the odds this weekend? Who are we going to pick this weekend in Phoenix? Is anybody going 4 in a row for Tyler Reddick?
Let's see where he is. So our odds right now, we've got Christopher Bell and Ryan Blaney, along with Kyle Larson and Denny Hamlin. Hamlin's going to right the ship this week. All of them are plus 650. So they're your 4 favorites: Christopher Bell, Ryan Blaney, Kyle Larson, Denny Hamlin. William Byron's plus 850. Joey Logano's 11-1. Reddick is 13-1. Chase Elliott's 15-1. Chase Briscoe 19-1. Scrolling down, Terry's favorite Ross Chastain 22-1. Bubba Wallace 33-1. Kyle Busch is 55-1. Shane Van Gisbergen, Tom, if you want to bet on him again, he is 200-1.
I wouldn't do it this week, Tom.
I am not betting on Van Ginsburg ever again.
Give me Ryan Blaney for the win. He's the highest up in the standings. That was not is a kind of a mile and a half guy. What about you, Zach?
I'll take Chase
Which one?
Elliott.
Took my pick. Can I pick him?
Yeah.
All right, we both taking Chase Elliott.
I think Larson wakes up and wins the race this week.
Yeah, okay.
All right, not a bad pick. All right, we'll be right back. KTCBroadcasting.com.
What's up, Joxx?
That crazy rabbit is back. It's the bunny with the money. This year, someone will win a $1,000 shopping spree at one of our local merchants, paid for by the bunny with the money. Register today at Hillbilly's Barbecue and Steaks, South Main Street in Lowell, at Family Auto, Highway 74 East in Shelby, at Century Drug, Highway 27 in Stanley, at Allied Finance on East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, at Fuller Oakwood Homes on Highway 74 Bypass East in Shelby, at Promotion Motors on East Main Street in Boulder City, at Norris Merchandise, Highway 18 south of Shelby, at Love's Fish Box on Shelby Road in Kings Mountain, at Shelby Kia, Highway 74 Bypass East in Shelby, at Gaston Used Auto Parts, Dogwood Street in Gastonia, and at Medical Arts Pharmacy on Grover Street in Shelby. Register to win the bunny with the money. Grand prize drawing will be Friday, April 3rd. Brought to you by WhatsUpShopper.com and KTC Broadcasting.
The NASCAR Cup Series.
Green flag is flying. Here's Kyle Busch. He'll get the advantage on the outside lane.
Annual West Coast Swing begins in the Valley of the Sun.
Allgaier put the block on topside, made contact, and we've got a big one here at Daytona. Here comes Tyler Reddick. He'll make the move. They're crashing behind him. Elliott's in the wall.
It's the Straight Talk Wireless 500.
Sunday afternoon at 2:30 on Carolina Country WCSL, 92.9 FM, 1590 AM. online at ktcbroadcasting.com.
Do you want to look under your house but you're afraid to? Well, you need to get the best, and that's Crawl Space King. They were voted Google's best in Western North Carolina for the year 2025. The Crawl Space King offers waterproofing, crawl space encapsulation, foundation repair, and mold remediation. Call now for free crawl space inspection by the pros. Call 704-813-8200. Again, 704-813-8200. Don't let the unknown under your house go into the new year. Give the Crawl Space King a call today.
You haven't taken a ride until you take a ride in a new 2025 Telluride from Shelby Kia. And right now, it's the springtime blowout pricing extravaganza. Now get 0% financing for 48 months on the new 2025 Tellurides, Kia Sorrentos, and the Kia Sportage, and get a lifetime warranty. Don't miss the springtime blowout pricing extravaganza at the new Shelby Kia, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at shelbykia.com.
This month's Scholar Athlete of the Month is Ben Hebner of North Lincoln High School. The award is sponsored by McDonald's, KTC Broadcasting, and What'sUpShopper.com. Ben is a senior at North Lincoln and is the son of Brett and Krista Hebner. Ben plays basketball and tennis and has a grade point average of 4.75. His advanced courses include English, calculus, human biology, U.S. history, statistics, U.S. government, environmental science, and world history. Ben is an Eagle Scout and serves as a YMCA lifeguard, basketball camp instructor, and basketball referee. He is also co-owner of BNS Aeration and Overseeding, a member of the Beta Club, National Honor Society, and Fellowship of Christian Athletes. He is a member of Westport Baptist Church. The McDonald's, KTC Broadcasting, What'sUpShopper.com Student Athlete Award recognizes not only the accomplishments in athletics, but also overall achievement in the classroom and community. Sponsored by McDonald's, KTC Broadcasting, and What'sUpShopper.com.
Some people say there are doers, and there are dreamers. But what's wrong with a little dreaming, especially when it's shared? With hard work, little dreams grow into big ones. At Kubota, we know that your work never stops, and we're inspired by those who dream. But our equipment is built for dreamers and doers, like you. Kubota, built for those who do.
Your Kubota dealer is Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive, Kings Mountain.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Shock Jock Saturday Morning Sports Talk with Kevin Hastings, Tom Sinafani, Zach Mayhew. Is that your last name? Okay, and Chip Carter. JP John Praser will be back in the house here shortly. Thank you for joining us and tuning in on Saturday mornings. Everybody's testing my mathematical abilities on the break, and I failed miserably.
He didn't do well.
No.
So, Zach, I'm going to let you pick.
I'll leave work at work.
NBA, Major League Baseball, or college sports.
Since the Hornets are doing so well, let's go with NBA.
The greatest team in the history of the world. The Charlotte Hornets, Tommy.
They're good on the road.
They're good everywhere. They're breaking a lot of records here, this and that. And Zach, after all that,
they're 9th or 10th?
10th.
I think they're 32 and 31 right now.
Yeah,
32 and 32, baby.
See,
32 and 32.
What Kevin discounts is playing good basketball at the right time.
Mm-hmm.
So as the end of the season, like that's when you want to be playing your best basketball, and that's when the Hornets are playing their best basketball. So they went up to Boston and spanked them. Of course, no Tatum, but I think the team's got pretty good chemistry. I mean, LaMelo still.
So they beat the Celtics with no Jason. Oh, I thought they said
but
Brown.
they've still been playing well.
I think Brown.
They've still been playing well. The Celtics have been playing without him. Well,
not until last night.
After Tatum come back last night and missed his dunk.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
It was pretty ugly.
Yeah.
So I don't think he's got
he still almost had a triple double.
I'm not saying they're going to win the championship by me.
Good.
But I think this is something to build on. And Kevin always talks about we don't get any free agents. Nobody wants to come here. Maybe they have a chance with this new coach and this new core players to start changing the culture, and somebody wants to come a big name. Maybe they get a James Harden. You know what I mean? Somebody come to Charlotte. So,
my interest is can they get?
No, hold on.
Oh, go ahead.
All right, Tom. I want you to pick me one player that you think might be okay. That's a star coming in and playing with LaMelo Ball.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's a good.
I'm gonna go play with the point guard. It's gonna take 25 shots a night.
Yeah, that's right. I know.
That I'm not saying it won't happen. You might be right. Hey, listen. A lot of people are throwing the rumors around.
Draymond.
No. Well.
Please no.
Well, technically yes, Chip. Package deal coming to Charlotte. Steph Curry, Draymond Green with the team they have now. A lot of people's floating it around. Hornets sending them a bunch of future picks. Tom, where do they rank in the East? It's got Steph Curry on the team right now.
There's no the trade deadline's gone.
No, they're talking about next. He's going to be there with free agents this summer.
Oh, okay.
So they're talking about Steph maybe possibly moving on in the future, coming to Charlotte.
He's like 37.
Yeah,
I think they're lucky. I think they're lucky if they get in the top 6. I think they're lucky if they get out of the play-in game.
Well, I was wondering if we were going to make it this year. Do you think we can crawl up to the Philadelphia 76ers?
No.
You talking about getting in the playoffs, or what are you talking about?
Out of the
We're
playoff
at the
game.
10 seed now. Can
They're
we
not
make it
that-
before the end of the season?
No.
They're not that far behind 3 games.
That's fair. They're not. I still.
And there's like 16 left or something.
20 games. Well,
Yeah, I see it
18,
now. Yeah, I
18,
see it
18.
now.
18 games left.
There's my Cavaliers right in the
All right.
middle.
So I'm gonna give you guys, they're playing well, they're doing this, they're doing that, but I've got to ruin the party at some point for you guys on this stuff. The bottom 10 teams in the NBA, let's see if I can find the actual stat, are on as of, 2 days ago, on March 4th, were on a collective 44 game losing streak. The bottom 10 teams in the league, again, had lost 40 games. The next night it was 44. That's why I said 44. I don't know if anybody's won since Thursday night, but that's what it was 2 days ago. So, Tom, there's a lot of we're beating teams that aren't trying anymore. So, you Hornets fans, they're playing well. Things are going good. 1/3 of the league is losing on purpose right now. So, and we're barely what if you counted down, we'd be 15th place in that if you really looked at the stats. So, yes, they can beat somebody, but are they really going to beat any of those teams in a series? Like, if they make it out of the play, and let's say 7 or 8 seed, are they beating Detroit? Are they beating Cleveland? Who else is up there in the top of the standings, Tom? New York, Boston.
Yeah.
Are they beating them in 7 games?
No.
Are they stealing one at home in Charlotte? Maybe, yeah.
Maybe.
But is anybody realistically picking them? And that's my thing. I like it. I'm good, but
It'll be exciting to have a playoff game in Charlotte.
Fair.
Correct.
Yes.
we will sell some hot dogs.
Yes, we will.
That's
And
going to
some
be
shirts.
Please buy one.
Please
buy one.
Jerseys.
Right now, we'd be on the road in Atlanta, so we wouldn't even get to sell any hot dogs.
Yeah, one game, right?
Right. You got to win that one.
I think they're going to overtake that.
You'd have to win that one and the next one.
For the street vendors that have to go down there and sell hot dogs on behalf of the Hornets.
Do the 9 and 10 play each other in the 7 and 8, or does like the 7 play the 10 and the 8 play the 9?
So the 7 and 8 play, and the
Okay.
winner's in as the 7 seed.
Uh-huh.
The loser of that one plays the winner of 9 and 10.
And then
They
they
get the 8 seed.
So the 7 or 8, whoever wins the 7-8 game gets a home game. So Charlotte, essentially, if they finish 9th or 10th, they're going to have 2 away games for them to have a chance to have a home game.
No, well, if they finish 9th, they'll get a home game against whoever's 10th.
If they leapfrog Atlanta. Okay.
Correct. If they can so basically you get a home game if you're 7, 8, or 9 in the play-in situation. 10 gets no home games. So that's
unless
the
you
easiest, yeah, unless you win 2 and then
Yep.
get to play the Detroit Pistons
Yep.
in the first round. Let's see. Get over to my tweets. What else do I got on the Twitter sphere? It's been 2 weeks since y'all seen some of this. I got a bunch of college basketball stuff. All right, there's the 44 game streak that I had. I did have proof of that one. So there's your 44 game losing streak from 21 through 30.
They suck. Brooklyn's lost 9 in a row.
So they're talking about the draft and the lottery, and the reason teams are doing this is that instead of being, slotted, a actual slot, Tom, like the 7th spot, you actually get a chance to be in the top 3. and you get better chances. So if I'm going to finish 7th, I should finish 3rd to last. Is basically what they're thinking. So you just get better chances. So it's not like I don't think it's comparable to football and baseball. I know the football players aren't trying to lose. I don't know the coach's organization might be. I know the football players aren't out there trying to hit each other and lose. But I think the old way of going back to, non-total, they have to re-weight the lottery. I like the lottery. I don't think you can just say free agency. That's what some of these people are pushing is rookie free agency. It's sign whoever you want.
Soccer does that.
So it's like a free for all. And
so basically, what they would do is that they would reverse order your rookie, the amount of money you can spend on rookies. So the 30th place team would be able to spend more on rookies. So the Hornets would be able to, or whoever comes in 30th, the Kings would be able to spend more on OKC, but you can still sign with OKC for less
like
if you
salary
want.
cap on
the rookies.
Yeah.
It's
and
just
on
slotted
the
rookie
successful
level.
teams.
That's interesting. I haven't heard that.
You'd have to have it for some of these teams, and Charlotte falls in this. Their salary differential would have to be significant to compare.
That's kind of what soccer does, right? The Premier League and all that.
I'm not sure.
I think they do something similar to that, where you just basically, hey, I'm gonna go play for this team.
Play whoever you want.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that might hurt us though.
Yeah, I was about to say that does not do us any favors.
Nobody wants to play here. Right. That's the problem. So watch this foul. Tom, where does LeBron hurt his? Wait a minute. He hurt his right elbow and his left elbow. He holding both elbows. Jokic bumped him in the butt on a layup. He falls on his butt. Then he holds both elbows.
Oh. Why does he do this? Does he not know how bad that makes him look?
That's reason number 89 why you're not the GOAT. Why you're not the GOAT. Michael Jordan would never do that.
Tom's favorite player, Draymond Green.
Still up to his antics.
On the floor, grabbing a player's leg as he walks away.
He has to do stuff like that because he sucks.
Yes. Agreed. I yield my time.
Correct.
Yes.
Like when I was first coaching soccer and I didn't know what I was doing, I just would go out there and just scream at everybody because you don't know what you're doing. That's what people that don't know what they're doing do. I mean,
can't play basketball.
He sucks. He can't play basketball. Like my favorite NASCAR, you ran out of talent, son.
Yeah.
I mean that's basically Draymond Green. He's out of talent, so he just kicks somebody in the groin or grab somebody's foot or elbow him in the face.
Sounds like he's a good fit for Charlotte.
Whatever. I mean, that's what he does. That's just what he does.
Watch how the Clippers lose this game.
You can be aggressive with them, but don't get caught.
Wait a minute. Tom, I'm going to let you do the inbound since you're our basketball play-by-play man.
All right.
Clippers have the ball.
Clippers
I'm going to
have
set
the
it
ball.
up. 113 Spurs over the Clippers. Clippers down 1 with 16 to go. Inbound on their side of the court. All right, Tommy, it's on you.
Clippers down 1. Inbounding the ball on the right side. Surveys the scene. Looks. Finds open. Back to him. And he's out of bounds. He's out of bounds.
Look at Rozier.
They will not get a shot off. He's out of bounds. What a mistake by the Clippers.
Was that Conley?
Tom, these guys are paying millions of dollars.
Millions of dollars, man.
To play basketball. Now remember, Chip, today's athletes are bigger, faster, stronger, smarter. Know the basketball, know the game ball. This is a different game. They know ball.
This is a different
game than in the past.
Yeah.
They know ball. They know ball.
They don't know the lines.
That's an out of bounds line there, kids, children. Oh my goodness! So for the folks on radio, they threw it into to Lopez, and Lopez threw it right back to the guy standing out of bounds, which is Nick Batum. I'm sorry.
There you go. Try.
I didn't know he was still in the league.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, that's.
Here's Batum. Throws it into Lopez and right back to him.
He looked right at him.
Look at
would you not try that?
Look at Lou in the background, just like
what are you doing?
Just loses his marbles.
And Batum's not like a rookie.
No.
Oh goodness.
He was supposed to be a high IQ guy for us.
So WNBA, are they on strike? Is that what's going on right now?
They're negotiating right now. They've got
what is unrivaled?
It's like a 3-on-3.
Okay. So
league, I think
apparently the girls are able to make more money and more viable through the 3-on-3 league. Like we said, something the established WNBA is going to lose a lot of money trying to fill up stadiums of whatever they do. But the 3-on-3 was making money. WNBA All-Star, I'm going to let Chip read her name because I'm not good with pronunciations.
Oh, gosh. Forgive me. WNBA All-Star Arike Ogunbowale was arrested on Thursday while celebrating her team's unrivaled basketball championship at Club
11
in Miami. Police sources tell me she punched a man in the face and he fell to the ...
So Club 11, Tom, and if you don't know, Zach, is the famous club in Miami where everyone goes and celebrate. It's not a strip club, but strippers go there to party. So basically, I don't know how to explain that. That's where Pat McAfee took the USA hockey team when they won the championship. That's where they went to party, and he had a $125,000 tab for the U.S. hockey team. So this is where this girl was, NBA star, and she punched a man in the face, all caught on camera. So apparently she was trying to get free drinks from a male bartender. When she says she was with the unrivaled champion, he just shrugged and said he'd never heard of it. She got mad and punched him, Tom.
Okay. Makes sense.
Hey, let me get. You know who I am?
No.
You know who I am?
I don't even know your last name.
Not at all. And you don't play a real sport.
I play an unrivaled.
So anyway, there's your WNBA news of.
Is that a PlayStation game? What is?
All right. So there we are, NBA wise.
Apparently, the last I read is that initially there had been the women's players union or players association was making progress on negotiations with the WNBA until a letter.
Oh, good.
A letter from Breonna Stewart and one of the other VPs of the players union, Kelsey Plum, stating that they're not sure that the Players Association is actually representing the players appropriately.
Okay.
So this is just going to continue to get interesting.
You want money? There's nothing in the queue there. Like what do you do?
Yeah.
You know.
I mean,
the NBA's second longest Ironman streak comes to an end. Harrison Barnes listed out on Tuesday. He had been playing since December 2021, 364 starts in a row. Mikal Bridges, 618 starts in a row, is now the #1 player. He's the only active player in the NBA who has played over 200 straight games.
He mentioned him the other day. They said that he has not missed a game in his whole career. So that's pretty impressive.
Take note, guys. Take note of the rest of the league.
Speaking of take notes, we're going to leave it a break with these awesome moments from Manute Bowl.
In this quarter for him. You know he's going to drill 2 out of 3. Or what's that, 5 out of 7? I don't believe this. Neither do the people here. I don't believe this. Sixers had come back to within 10. Now it's
He's got 6 threes in the half. We'll be right back. KDCBroadcasting.com.
Oak Grove Auto Sales, Service, and Body Shop has some new inventory just in time for spring driving. Take a look at a 2008 BMW 3 Series 328i, priced at only $54.95. Also a 2006 Ford Explorer XLT 4-wheel drive, $49.95. And a 2013 Honda Odyssey EXL with DVD, only $84.95. And they have a job opening for a diesel mechanic. See Oak Grove Auto Sales, Service, and Body Shop, 522 Oak Grove Road, Kings Mountain. Online at oakgroveauto.com. Like them on Facebook, too. Laughlin Furniture's March Madness sale is going on now. Get 2-piece sectional sofas for $7.99. Recliners and lift chairs start at $2.99. Jumbo porch rockers $1.99. And mattresses start at $1.99. They also have brand new line of Follywood outdoor furniture. Laughlin Furniture, 400 North Lafayette Street in Shelby, has offered great savings on quality products for over 35 years. Save even more during their March Madness sale. Laughlin Furniture, home of the real deal. Stop in and shop or check them out at LaughlinFurnitureOutlet.com or on Facebook. Call 704-484-3204.
DeRisi Power Sports is your go-to for ATV and UTV parts, service, and accessories. DeRisi is nationally recognized for building race engines and suspensions. They also perform race bike builds. Stop in today and see Santo and Heather DeRisi. These people know what they're doing, and they're located at 4225 Falston Road in Shelby, or find them online at www.derisiracing.com or call them at 704-538-3512.
It's Tee Up Tuesday, each and every Tuesday at the Westport Golf Course in Denver. Tee it up and play all day, as long as you like, for just $30. That includes cart and green fee, and you can play for $30 on Tuesdays at the Westport Golf Course in Denver. For your tee time, call 704-489-8088 or visit their website at westportgc.com. Enjoy a great golf experience at the Westport Golf Course, 7494 Golf Course Road, South in Denver.
You can book your tee times online at the Glen Oaks Golf Course in Maiden. Just go online at glenoaksgolf.com. Pick out your tee time and book it. Check out their pro shop, snack bar, driving range, and banquet hall. And memberships are available. For more information, call 828-428-2451. Or again, go online at glenoaksgolf.com and like them on Facebook too.
Tee it up for a great golf experience at the Cherryville Golf and Country Club. And yes, the course is open to the public 7 days a week. For your tee time, give them a call, 704-435-6597. Tune your game up with their driving range. And on Friday, come on out for the Captain's Choice starting at 5:30. And for that special event, keep the Cherryville Country Club in mind with several event packages available. That's the Cherryville Golf and Country Club, 200 Club Drive, Cherryville. Online at cherryvillegolf.com.
And we're back on Saturday Morning Sports Talk with Kevin and the gang.
All right, welcome, good morning, and welcome back to Saturday Morning Joxx Sports Talk, brought to you by McDonald's of Cherryville. We got a lot of things to talk about. All right, Major League Baseball or college sports? Zachary?
Let's do baseball.
All right.
There ain't a ton going on.
I got
quite the World Baseball Classic.
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
Ohtani hit a bomb
the
other day.
It's funny you said I probably don't have any notes on
on baseball
on the World Baseball Classic. But I do have some on baseball. Let's see. Man, how did I miss all that NBA stuff? I just slid by like a bunch of stuff. I'll go through these real quick.
Yeah, we circle back.
How about Robinson, 34 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, and 10 blocks.
Remember that? Like it was yesterday.
How about LeBron playing cherry picker defense here? Watch him. There he goes. Now, he's on the other end of the court while his teammates. Luka Doncic is standing in the middle guard, nobody either. So it's 5-on-3 at this point.
90th reason he's not the GOAT.
Yeah, just keep racking them up.
Here's them talking about how nobody's checking Shaq, and I responded, Todd McCullough's checking Shaq. Greg Ostertag's 8-1 against Shaq. But Shaq's a big fella.
Did y'all see the picture of him?
He was good.
He was. Yeah.
See his new girlfriend?
Yes, that's what I was bringing up. She is huge.
She's like 7 foot or 6'10" or something.
Yeah,
like that is what he is. This was talking about Yao Ming. Remember Zach? Me and Zach are a few people that will remember that Yao Ming gave Shaq problems. This is Dwayne Wade and Haslam talking about Shaq was like, I got him. I don't want help. I'm locking him up. And they're like, no, the Yao Ming was working, big fella. Let's see.
Wait, can we do that?
Boy. Our guy Yao.
So I saw some highlights as we were sitting here and I was watching. It took me back to 2006. I remember very early, Shaq had this kind of, when they say a big man is now better than you, and Shaq came in with you then. I was like, yo,
fell away.
No help. It's one-on-one. Give me the ball flags. Come to me early. And when Shaq say come to him early, he ready to play. You're like, oh, you want the ball early. And so he was like, oh, won't no help. I got him. I'm locking him up. So you'll see a couple times, Steve, they throw the ball in. I'm like, Man, Yao Ming was going to work. He was in his entire bag on Big.
I remember leaning over to D Wade and just saying he is giving Shaq the blues.
We had never seen it. We never seen nobody do that.
He had good footwork. He was ahead of his time on his footwork.
He's in Hall of Fame as he should be. All right. What'd you say? What'd you pick, Zach? Baseball?
Yes.
Baseball time. We do have high school baseball season. His started here on KTC Broadcasting.
I wanted to give a big shout out, and I'm sorry, Kevin, to bring this up. Last weekend, congratulations to the Gardner-Webb Running Bulldogs on a 3-game sweep of the Appalachian State Mountaineers. But I specifically wanted to say, well done, Burns High School alum Colby Putnam. Colby came in the Friday night game, the first game, middle of the game, pitched 3 key innings and really kept Gardner-Webb in the game as a tie ball game and kept them in it. So good job by a couple of our guys. We had Colby Putnam from Burns and Colby Humphreys from Crest, both pitched for the Running Bulldogs over the weekend last weekend. So good job, guys, from our local graduates.
What sport?
Baseball. Baseball.
Just messing with you. We don't want to App State
Well,
baseball.
that 2007 looks like my strike zone.
There you go. So that's the.
That's definitely my strike zone.
There's your strike zone from.
Get with the times, Tom.
But you'd have to extend it down a little bit because a lot of times, if that pitch is around the knees, if it's around the knees, we're going to give it. If it's around the navel, somewhere around there, we're going to give it. And it's like I just call it strike zone plus. Give them the strike zone plus a little bit more. And Alex Lenhart does that. He goes, a lot of the umpires in high school, their strike zone's like that circle.
Like an oval.
Yeah. Like that circle.
Well, Tom, this is Matt Olson challenging a Skeens pitch and was overturned, missing by basically a stitch on a baseball. Now, Tom, if you're umpiring a baseball game and they come out and told you missed that by a stitch of a baseball, you suck at umpiring.
Can we play baseball?
I agree.
Can we just play baseball? I
agree.
Sometimes, man,
these people want to walk so bad. This is what we're doing.
I mean, Kevin, last night I told you guys I did a baseball game. Got up there. I mean, it was a 2-0 game. Both teams are kind of struggling to play a little bit, but they just played baseball. You know, they're not yapping at each other. They're not banging on the fence. They're not doing stupid antics. Right. They just played baseball. And it's such a great game when they just play baseball instead of just saying, oh, that pitch I think was a micro fraction of an inch off the plate. Let me stop the game so we can go back and look at it. Just freaking play baseball, man. It's such a beautiful game that has been messed up by crap like that. Get rid of these computers. Just get rid of them.
Let's say they use these computers. Shouldn't they, Tom, put a inch or 2 grace zone off the plate on these?
You know, I heard
like if you're missing by this much, like I said before the show, a regular umpire is giving Paul Skeens and every other Major League Baseball pitcher that pitch.
But the thing about it too is I heard one of the coaches last night. I mean, he used some language he probably shouldn't have used, but he's talking to his kids, saying, "Let's hit the ball." Hit the baseball. It's a hit. It's a hitting game.
Please.
It's a hitting game. That's what people came to see, man. They didn't come to see. I remember Jerry Hudson. God rest his soul, Jerry Hudson. Nobody walked to the major leagues.
No.
Nobody came to the ballpark to see walks, call strikes.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's just like, I know that sometimes we call too many. I know we do. We get a little happy with it. We call too many. But if it's just like, if you just get a pitch to hit the baseball.
There are people that would say you're a better hitter if you walked every at bat than if you were Barry Bonds. Y'all do realize this, don't you? This is where we're at with
because
these
that's
analytics.
That's what people came to see. They came to see that.
But that's not it, Tom. That's the you had base running is more important than anything.
RBIs don't mean anything.
No, they don't. That's what they say now. Yeah. So like, we're in our 40s. Like, how do we enjoy the game? How do we teach our kids to enjoy the game? How do you teach your sons or anyone to enjoy the baseball game when this is all we're doing is arguing over every little pitch just so we can walk?
Right. It's
like,
so.
Why would you not want to hit that pitch anyway? Again, it's chest high.
Not to even mention you're an elite professional.
Look where it's. I mean, look what we're talking about. This isn't. Again, Like if they gave, say, Tom, like they showed the strike zone. Okay, here's the strike zone. But it give you a 1-inch buffer, little yellow line or whatever it is, and if it still hits that, we're not overturning that. I'm sorry. Umpire missed it. It's still not getting overturned. That's it says less than 1/10 of an inch. It ain't even 1/10 of an inch. It says less than 1/10 of an inch.
That's so stupid.
Do you think they're doing it for TV stuff too?
Yeah, they need to just get rid of the plate umpires.
How to stop it? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Just
Is
don't even have the plate umpires.
why do we even have the umpire anymore if we have this technology?
Right.
Just get rid of the umpire.
Or if we're going to trust this technology, I guess is what it's really the question.
Just get rid of the umpire. That's fine. I mean, at some point, it'll be through all levels of baseball that some daddy will have the app on his phone and just put it behind the plate and let's go. Now you can argue with the cell phone, dude.
Yeah.
We're done with this.
That'd be great.
Argue with the cell phone.
Yeah.
So Zach, this week, I know you'd love it. I've been arguing with the. There's been a big Trout Griffey argument among the players and everything. And Tom, we're talking about this with their kids, like the walking thing. So they'll show all these stats, and Griffey or Clemente or Mel Ott or someone has better stats. And almost every time you compare Trout to anybody, better stats. But then at the bottom of the screen, Tom, it's the OPS plus, the WAR plus, the ORAC, all these. And
The they've made up.
The made up things that you can't actually do on a baseball field.
Yeah.
Like, Zach, give me an RBI. Can you do that? Can you get me a double? Can you give me a home run, a single, a triple? And they call those counting stats. RBIs, Tom, those don't matter. What matters is if you take all that stuff, throw it in a BS formula, and then says this guy's better because I swear what they did was the LeBron thing, Zach. What numbers can we put together to make who we think's the best player in baseball look better than Bonds and them in the past?
Yeah.
We have to make these guys look better than these guys, and that's where this stuff's the Griffey. Here's Griffey, Mel Ott, and Trout. So again, Trout doesn't lead in hits, home runs, RBIs. He's got most stolen bases between Griffey, Mel Ott, and Roberto Clemente.
Would anybody here say, with all Mel Ott was a great player? Would anybody here sit here and say that Mel Ott is the best out of the 4 people on that list?
No.
Or if you're going to pick a team, if you're going to pick an outfielder, are you picking Mel Ott first out of those 4 outfielders?
He's got 511 home runs.
Okay,
1,800 RBIs.
And again, please hear me. I'm not saying that Mel Ott
is
a Hall of Famer player.
Put it this way.
Player.
Mike Trout in his career, they think is first ballot Hall of Fame. Look at his RBI number.
Yeah.
Then look at everyone else's RBI number.
And there's another thing that this WAR and
here's the vote on people voted on who the best of them was. You asked. And there was the actual final voting results.
There you go.
And I
Griffey
think
got 51, Clemente 23. You ask about Ott at 12.7. Mike Trout got 12.2.
And one thing about baseball and what you don't see, they're showing total number of home runs for a career, total number of home RBIs. That I don't want to say it's misleading, but there needs to be a balance between longevity is an aspect. It's not the sole aspect. Thank you, Kevin. But
Tommy, see the comments there. Zach,
romanticized by fans.
Tom, read that and then read that part.
Griffey gets so romanticized by fans today due to nostalgia. This poll proves what a pathetic job MLB did in marketing Trout because, in all seriousness, his peak was better than Griffey's. Fans with choose should be choice. Fans would choose Griffey because of the beautiful swing and demeanor.
And I responded to him.
I'm sorry, you're retarded.
I'm sorry you have to wake up every morning, look in the mirror, and see how stupid you are. Like, it's just Zach.
The lack of respect that Roberto Clemente gets in this. He didn't play as long. That's why his stats aren't as high. He died in a plane crash. He died in a plane crash delivering humanitarian aid to his home country of Nicaragua, and he is the first person to not have to be, maybe the only person who didn't have to wait the 5 years to be elected to the Hall of Fame. That's how sure the people were in his time that he was that good. He is and you ask anybody who had the best outfield arm in right field, most people who've seen the game or who have watched and know the game, we'll say Roberto Clemente.
I got two that's close to him.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Or I would argue, because I never saw Clemente throw, obviously.
Ichiro's got to be up there.
Ichiro and Vladimir.
And Vlad.
Those two.
Yeah.
And then Bo Jackson in left field's out.
I've seen Vlad host some people at third, just. But anyway, what I was going to say was.
Pull up Mike Trout stats real quick.
Yeah, I got him.
We're living in this time where, too, like, we're getting older. Just like we said, we didn't see Roberto Clemente play. These people that are saying Trout's better never saw Griffey play.
No. What do you consider the best season Mike Trout ever had?
Let's look and see what we've got here. Let's look at one of his MVP years.
We're about to do a vote here, too. I'll let you guys guess on something here for me.
Let's go.
Is it true, like, Trout's never won a playoff series, right?
He's never won a game. I don't think he's won a game. He's got one hit in his playoff hit in his career.
Probably his best year, what I see, Kevin, it would be 2019.
All right, what was the home runs, batting average, and RBIs?
45 home runs, 104 RBIs. Batting average was 291. So, yeah, I'll leave it at that.
That's fine. All right, so I found a comparable year. What you said, 45 home runs, 109 RBI,
104 RBIs.
and 299.
Yeah.
So I found Griffey's fifth year in the league, 45 homers, 109, 309.
Yep.
Roughly the same.
Mm-hmm.
Doubles, 38. How many Trout have?
Doubles, he had 27 doubles that
Has
year.
Trout ever had 40 doubles in a season?
He's had 39 twice.
Never had 40. Griffey did once. All right, Griffey, that season I just picked out that we said is comparable, right?
Mm-hmm.
Griffey had 4 seasons
better
than that in a row from – hold on. I get off there. Nah, I quit. How do you redo this? There we go. This thing's wasted.
Refresh if you need
There we
to.
go. 4 seasons in a row where he averaged 52 home runs, 140 RBI.
That was right before he got hurt.
Doubles those years, 26, 34, and
147,
real quick,
146.
36.
Pick a 5-year window there and just give me Griffey's based on balls versus strikeouts. Just good.
Oh, gosh. Griffey was one of
the ones you got highlighted. Just run down those.
Griffey, those were his 4 best years. Were actually the only 5 years in a row that he ever struck out over 100 times.
Yeah,
actually, 104, 121, 121, 107. So the only 5 years in his 22 years he struck out over 100 times.
Now, and you want to talk about people wanting to walk, or they're wanting to walk.
Those are the most at bats he ever had too.
Yeah.
Also,
yeah. We want to talk about they're wanting to walk more. So here's Trout's that I'm just picking a 4-year span. 2 of these years he got MVP. 110 base on balls, 136 strikeouts. 83 base on balls, 184 strikeouts led the league. 92 base on balls, 158 strikeouts. 116 base on balls.
Best player in baseball, Tom.
137 strikeouts.
He is guaranteed to strike out at least once a game. And
He's awesome.
And it's the best player. And it's not even about Trout, folks. It's about the game. Like, you're teaching these kids to strike out.
Judge won a batting title last year, and he's striking out that much.
It is not better to strike out. All right, let's go over. We're going to make a guess. Here we go. This is going to be fun.
All right.
The best overall hitters, baseball, that means home runs, RBIs, all power, everything, in major. So I'm going to say Barry Bonds is going to be on the list, okay? I want you guys to see if you can come up with the other 9 according to Fox Sports, and then I'm going to show you. This ain't the number 9 best ever. This is a cheat. Then we're going to show you the stats that these guys are on, I think. Go ahead.
Babe Ruth.
All right. So Ruth is on there. We're going to go around the room. Zach?
Mantle
is not on there. Tommy?
Bonds?
Yes. That was the first one there, Chief. We gave you that one.
Oh, I'm sorry. Got a little brain fog.
What's that interest rate again, John?
Best all-time hitters.
Best all-time hitters. Okay, so you already
Greatest
said
hitters of all time.
Mantle wasn't on
everything.
there.
Mantle's not on there.
Is Tony Gwynn on
No.
He didn't have the home run.
Ted Williams.
I was thinking Ted, and I was thinking Stan Musial.
Musial was on the list.
Ted Williams is not on there?
No.
That's
what?
That's a farce.
That's a
DiMaggio?
joke.
This isn't a best
I was
hitters
thinking
list.
that, too.
This
What?
is a stat that I am going to convert to, I think, are the greatest hitters of all time. I want you to try to guess the top 10, but this stat correlates it. So you're not hitting on the stat that I want with Tony Gwynn and Ted Williams. Your batting averages don't mean crap to me, is what I'm telling you.
Joe DiMaggio.
No.
Hank Aaron.
Hank Aaron is on the list.
Willie Mays.
Obviously,
Yes.
it's home run hitters.
It's got to be home runs. It's got to be up there somewhere.
It is not home runs.
A-Rod?
A-Rod is on the list.
Um,
Well, obviously, home runs is on. He's got to be considered best hitters,
Ortiz.
right? Ortiz is not. Chip, one more Yankee.
Gehrig.
Yep.
Dave Winfield.
You've pretty much got everybody else. The last three: Jimmy Fox, Eddie Murray, and Willie Mays.
Okay.
And you forgot one.
He's a good
and you
batting
forgot
average and
one.
home run guy.
You forgot one. Who's the best right-handed hitter of all time?
Manny.
Who?
Mickey. Miguel Cabrera.
God.
Pujols.
There we go.
Sorry.
There we go.
Sorry, Pujols.
There we go. Albert.
Sorry.
Pujols. That list, guys, if I told you Hank Aaron, Albert Pujols, A-Rod, Bonds, Gehrig, Ruth, Musial, Fox, Eddie Murray, and Willie Mays, if I told you could make an argument those are the 10 best hitters in a group of all time, and I know you could take somebody out, but would that be a good argument for this stat, saying just looking at this stat alone, this shows probably the 10 of the best hitters who've ever played baseball?
I need to know the stat.
I'm ready. It's Tom's favorite stat. RBIs.
Wow. It is my favorite stat.
The most RBIs in Major League history belong to Hank Aaron, then Pujols, A-Rod, Bonds, and Gehrig, Ruth, Stan Musial. If I said those 7 names right there and Willie Mays, 8 of your top 10
How was Mark
in a
McGwire
specific
not on
stat, not a big RBI guy.
Interesting.
He had a
Eddie
lot of-
Murray.
He struck out a lot, Tom.
He had a
too.
lot of
That's
solo
awesome.
home runs.
Yeah, McGuire struck out a lot. But yeah, so this is my favorite stat is the RBI stat. I think that that's what you pay hitters to do. If I said, Tom, I'm going to pay a guy to knock guys in, and you give me a list of Aaron, Pujols, Rodriguez, Bonds, Willie Mays, Ruth, Stan Musial, there's my top 7 hitters I could name basically right there. If you want to throw whoever the 3 in to replace Jimmy Fox, Eddie Murray, or 2, I mean.
And part of this is the war years really do hurt DiMaggio and Williams, I would say, because Williams lost so much of his prime to 2 wars, and he would. You have a hard argument. You ask him about. You have a very difficult argument stating that Ted Williams is not one of the best all-around hitters of all time, and I would make the same argument about DiMaggio. I say DiMaggio is and I argue DiMaggio is the best center fielder of all time.
He's garbage. Not just messing. Let's see.
Hey, he slept with Marilyn Monroe.
I mean, that's way
There's
more
that.
impressive than knocking in
That is.
whoever batted in front of him. Who batted in front of DiMaggio?
Who batted in front of him?
Yeah.
How do you have a 56 game hitting streak and not? How are you to have that many hits and not the top in RBIs?
Because he lost a lot of years due to the war.
Here's your RBI leaders after that. Ted Williams is 14th. So Cabrera is 11th. There's your Mel Ott. He's 12th.
Yep.
Yastrzemski is 15th.
How about Ty Cobb?
There's Palmeiro.
Dave Winfield
Palmeiro's
on there,
on there. Manny Ramirez is on there.
There's Miguel Cabrera.
Griffey's at 17th. Palmeiro 18th. Winfield 19th. Manny at 20.
Yeah.
You wasn't far off him.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you
I
just
said
close
Winfield.
your eyes
Yes,
and
I
think
said you wasn't far off
the
him.
most dangerous hitters you've ever seen, DiMaggio is at 50.
Really? Wow.
Chip.
I mean, he's up there.
Where's Ted Williams?
Ted Williams was 14th.
Oh, I missed him. I'm sorry.
No, 16th. Ted
Okay,
Williams is 16th. He played 19 years.
Yeah.
How many years did DiMaggio play?
DiMaggio played 13.
Okay.
So 13 years.
He did
had
retire. He did.
1,500.
People argued he retired early.
I'm surprised George Brett's way down on the
Listen, here's the guys who averaged 100 RBIs a year. How about this? Albert Pujols, Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, Ted Williams almost. He's 70 RBI short of averaging 100 a year. Manny Ramirez is short of it. Frank Thomas is short. The only other person that averaged 100 over their career in the top 50 and give Chip credit is Joe DiMaggio. So I got named, 4 people that 100 RBIs per year?
DiMaggio gets a bad rap. He doesn't get quite as much. You can't say DiMaggio's underrated.
I am going to say this, though, Tom and Chip.
Yeah.
Hank Aaron missed it by 3 RBI.
Yeah.
So I'm going to
Yeah,
give him
yeah.
honorary.
Right.
I'm going to give him honorary.
Let's round that up.
100 RBIs a year on that. That's 99.999 RBIs
Let's
a
go
year
ahead and round
Hank
that up
Aaron.
for him.
He came 3 RBIs short over 23 years' time. I think we can give him the credit on that one.
Who all was
Hank
it?
Aaron, Pujols, Babe Ruth. Okay, looking down the list. Gehrig. And I think DiMaggio might be the only one. I'm looking. If y'all can see anybody else over there, it doesn't look like it. That averaged over 100 per season.
Yeah.
Jeff Bagwell, he's at 100. So there's
Bag.
somebody else at 15 years, 100 a season. But past that, guys, nobody else top 100.
Hmm.
So there's your neat stat there. There's your support for Joe DiMaggio there.
Yeah.
All right, Tom, we're going. Anything else on your baseball?
No, I just want to
Back
see
to
that.
start.
I just want to see the Indians win about 85 games, get put out in the first round of the playoffs.
Oh, here's your hit leaders by decade. Let's see, Tom. Who was the
Let's guess. I want to guess these.
You want to guess them?
I want to try.
Y'all ain't getting the first 6. So
Hold on. What decades are
The
we starting?
first what?
6 decades.
The
of
top
the 1900s. The best hitter. Who had the most hits in each decade?
1900.
Who had the first one?
That'd be.
This is kind of easy. We might be able to get the first 3.
The first one is Cap Anson.
No. First baseball card.
Oh, Honus Wagner.
Second one.
Ty Cobb.
Yep. Third one may be the greatest second baseman of all time. Nobody
That's,
ever talks about.
Horsby. All right, Rogers Horsby.
Yes.
It's good.
1930s. If you get this one, Chip.
Uh.
I don't know what we'd give you, but you win everything.
Is he a Yankee?
No.
That's what I was thinking.
American or National League?
I don't know.
Do we know what
I don't
team
even
he's
know his
on?
first name.
Oh.
Some dude named Wayner. Anybody know who Wayner
No,
is?
don't know that one.
P. Wayner had
No, don't know that one.
1,959
Would have never
hits
figured that one
in
out.
the 1930s. Some dude named Boudreaux had 1,500 in the 40s. Ashburn for the Phillies had 1,800 in the 50s. 1960s should be able to get this one. Maybe.
Did we?
He died. All of his hits were in the
Clemente?
60s. Yes.
What'd you say?
Clemente.
Oh, yeah.
Not all of his hits. 1,877 hits in the 60s. Tommy, who's the leading hitter of the 70s?
Pete Rose.
There you go. 1980s.
Wade Boggs.
Tony Gwynn.
Y'all are in the neighborhood of the type of hitters, but not quite.
George Brett.
Close, but almost. George Brett's twin.
Oh, Mike Schmidt.
George Brett's twin.
He threw me off on that now.
Robin Yount.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Really? Robin Yount. Wow, it's crazy.
That's pretty impressive.
And then Robin Yount's younger brother, better looking twin without the
Don Mattingly.
In the 90s. Who led the 90s in hits?
Oh, gosh. We should know this.
Shame on all of us.
Yeah, shame on us.
Another left-handed hitting first baseman.
Will Clark.
John Olerud. Or Mark Grace. Yeah.
Mark Grace.
Mark Grace.
Really?
Good guess on the Clark,
Wow.
Tom. That's not a bad one.
I would have never got that.
There's your
Yeah.
most
Mark
hits
Grace.
by decade.
Yeah. Will Clark could hit, dude.
Yeah, that was a good guess. You said it was.
Yeah. He could hit, man.
Oh,
Pretty
I thought
swing, yeah.
Olerud might be a good
Will Clark
option.
good, and Kevin Mitchell was the.
Well, Olerud was battling for 400 the
All
strike
right,
year.
since the turn of the century, which baseball team has the most pennants, meaning going to the World Series?
Oh, I'm scared to answer this one.
Give me National League and American League are the top two.
The American
Who's been
League.
to the World Series the most since the turn of the century?
The American League, it's either the Astros.
In this millennium.
Yeah, it's either the Astros or, unfortunately, it's either the Red Sox.
There's actually, I kind of asked that question wrong.
Okay. Okay.
I didn't know there was more down at the bottom.
Oh.
Astros have 4, and the Yankees both have 4. Red Sox have 4 as well in the American League. National League.
I picked the two
You do.
teams I picked, and I didn't pick my own team.
There you go. And the Dodgers have 5 in the National League.
Braves got 3 or 2.
The Braves have 1.
One.
I thought we went.
They dropped off. They've not made the World Series since the only time they made the World Series is the year they won.
Who has won the most World Series this millennium?
The Dodgers
Houston?
and the Red Sox.
Houston.
I thought Houston.
The Dodgers.
Going 4 for 4, the Boston Red Sox.
That's right. The Dodgers have only won 3. So,
Now,
this is their millennium, boys.
Cardinals have 2, Dodgers 3, Giants 3, and Astros 2. So there's your top champions in this millennium. So Giants and Dodgers have 3 behind the Red Sox at 4, then the Cardinals and Astros with
This
2
seemed
apiece.
like it wasn't all that long ago. We were still talking about the curse of the Bambino.
Yeah,
remember that?
Yeah, no.
That they don't talk about that anymore,
Nope.
do they?
They have it. They had the first time I went to Yankee Stadium. It was right after 2004. Obviously, the
Which
worst
team
year
has
of
the
franchise.
best record in baseball since the turn of the century?
I know Cleveland's got to be up there. They've won a lot of regular season
Tom,
games.
that's a funny guess. You're 7th.
Yeah. I know they've won a lot of regular season games.
Houston.
Houston's 8th.
The Yankees have got to be up there.
The Yankees are the number 1 team with the most wins.
They're this millennium's
in this.
They're this
millennium.
millennium's Peyton Manning. They're
Buffalo
great in the
Bills.
regular season. Can't do anything in the postseason.
Dodgers 2nd, Cardinals 3rd, Red Sox. Braves are 5th. Phillies, Indians, and Guardians are
And Guardians,
7th.
only ones.
I should have
without a
picked
World
Cardinals.
The
Series.
only
too.
team in the top 10.
Cardinals are
without
always
a World
good every
Series.
year.
There was the shirt outside of Yankee
They was
Stadium
the last 5,
that-
Zach.
That is a fact. They still got the same coach this year. They
Yes,
got
they haven't got rid of him.
Yeah, first time I went to Yankee Stadium, they had a shirt outside that said, "You idiot! There was no such thing as a curse. The Red Sox just stunk for 92 years."
There's also the Chicago one, the Cubs too, right?
They used to put up the year like 1919.
Yeah.
They used to do that all the time, too.
Yeah, that's not very valid
4
anymore.
Major League teams did not have a single baseball player on ESPN's top 100 list. Could you guess the teams?
Miami.
That's
The
one of them.
Marlins, the Rays.
No.
Tampa's got one. Okay.
Probably Longoria.
Longoria, yeah. The Rockies.
That's 2.
Did
Baltimore.
you put Todd Helton on there?
Baltimore.
This is top 100 now.
Current
Players.
top one. Oh,
Current.
okay.
Baltimore.
Yeah, you were guessing old teams.
I was, yeah.
Y'all got 2 of the 4 teams.
I would thought it was still
That's
since
pretty bad.
2000.
No, I'm going now.
Oh no, I thought it was since 2000.
The top 100 players of 2026. 4
Oh.
teams
Las
only have a
Vegas,
player.
Oakland, whatever they're.
No.
No, Mason Miller's on there.
The last 2
that's right.
teams, the Chicago White Sox, Tommy. They've been awful
wow.
for forever.
Yeah, they have been.
And the other one, the St. Louis
Ooh, sorry, man.
Cardinals. We do not have a single player that's in the top 100. If you divide by 30, Chip, you're the math whiz. How many should we have on every team?
I proved that wrong during the last break.
3.3.
6%.
We should have 3.3 players on every team.
6.
Your interest rate 6.
6. Sounds good. What's the APR? 6. You're not looking at anything. This is what it is. 6. Trust me. 6.
Well, the Braves.
The first time I do a loan in my office and I have a percentage at 6, I'm just going to say that loud. I'm going to start laughing, and the people are going to look at me like, what's wrong with this
idiots
guy?
I work with on Saturday morning.
Oh, here it is. Before I go to the Braves, Tom, because the Cardinals are so bad, this is how bad it's got in St. Louis, guys. They are now offering $29 all-you-can-eat concessions.
Oh, that's awesome.
Still, if a guy wants to take his wife and his 2 sons, that's still $120 just to eat.
Yeah. $29 for a family? $29 for a family?
I'm sure it's per person.
It's
however,
per person, I'm
ticket.
sure,
I'm
but
well, probably
still,
what it
with
is.
the
Well,
prices
okay, let that same
have-
ticket keep going to get the stuff. That's what I would if I took my family. I just
That's
get it for my.
epic. Good job for the cheaters there, Chip.
Yeah, that's exactly what I.
Yeah, but anyway,
No,
the
I get
Cardinals
it.
are offering.
How much really does a hot dog cost?
Right.
No,
I'm not cheating. They're cheating.
True.
they're
That's
the
fair.
ones. They're the ones charging.
I mean,
that
it's-
much.
They're the ones price gouging.
I still like Toronto the way they got their stadium where they got that you pay $20 to get in. You can just stay on that little sky dome thing they got on the back there.
Where's that?
It's in Toronto.
In Toronto.
They do. I think they have something like that in Cleveland too,
That's
where they
awesome.
just go out there and just kind of hang out.
I just
on
want
the
to take my
porch.
son. Hey man, let's go to the ball game day. $40. You know.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like that.
But if a man's got to pay $120 just so his wife and 2 kids can eat, I mean that's just.
What if you had
That's
5
stupid.
kids? What if you had 5 kids, Tom?
I know.
I know.
Well,
I know
mean-
not a lot of people do, but I know a guy or two that has 5 kids.
Yeah, it's expensive.
You're watching
out there
this.
to go
You
eat.
watching it at home, son. You're
Yes.
watching it at home.
Yep.
Your
ESPN. It
daughter.
looks better on TV anyway,
Yeah.
bud.
My wife doesn't find me that attractive.
But we throw
Put
the
that-
sweater vest
Put
in,
that sweater vest on.
and the game changes.
Maybe if I was more attractive, I'd have more kids.
And strike zone goes from a 0 to a square.
That's right. Correct.
Since 1940. Where's it? Where'd he go? 1940, over 162 game span. Who's had the best batting average in a 162 game span?
Since 1940?
Yep. So Hornsby don't count because they don't want to count him because he batted 400 every year.
Who's got the best overall batting average? That what we're asking.
1940.
In a 162 game span.
No, it doesn't have to be it could be overlapping
Ichiro?
seasons.
Ichiro's 8th.
Tony Gwynn.
Gwynn is 2 at 402.
Ted Williams.
Ted Williams is number 1 at 409. Wade Boggs is 3 at
What
401.
about Brett?
The only 3 people over 400 are those 3. Rod Crew, Todd Helton's 5, Larry Walker 6, Nomar 7, Ichiro, Hank, Stan Musial, then Hank Aaron. Joe DiMaggio with a 56-game hitting streak is not
on that list.
And I think, if I'm not mistaken, he lost that streak and then got on another huge one.
That's exactly. You took the words right out of my mouth. Like, he didn't hit the game that broke the streak. He went on another 30-game hit streak after that.
Yeah.
He said that the game that broke the streak, that it was half a step on the two that he got thrown out by at first base.
Yeah.
That he almost beat out 2 in the infield to extend his streak.
I remember, we forget about how that one season Larry Walker had. It was really, really hitting the ball.
16 game. It was not that close. 16 games after that. In that time, he hit safely in 72 out of 73 consecutive games.
Pretty good.
All right, when we come back, we've got NCAA basketball and more. We got a little golf touch on, too. We got some high school stuff to talk on. We'll be back for all that and more on KTCBroadcasting.com.
The schools in Cherryville are known for having a strong tradition of excellence, from the classroom to the baseball field and to all areas in between. Achieving a high level continues to be a top priority as Cherryville shows its Ironman pride. This season, Gaston County Schools is proud to recognize the players, coaches, parents, volunteers, and everyone associated with Cherryville sports for giving us plenty of reasons to celebrate. So join us in saying, Go Ironman!
Grizzly the Greeter invites you to Blessed Buildings and Tiny Homes in Cherryville, especially this month, because this month it's their pre-owned shed upgrade event. This month only, with a purchase of a pre-owned shed, you get your choice of an anchor package or a standard double door ramp free. That's right, free. But hurry, limited stock. Plus, mention this radio ad and get an extra $50 off. This month only at Blessed Buildings and Tiny Homes. Highway 150 East in Cherryville, right across from Ace Hardware. Online at blessedbuildings-tinyhomes.com.
Your sweetheart will love you even more when you buy them a new piece of furniture or accent piece from McGinnis Furniture in downtown Cherryville. Now take from 20 to 40% off throughout the big store. But that's not all. Take up to 50% off accessories. Now that's a special sweetheart deal. From McGinnis Furniture, 303 East Main Street in downtown Cherryville. Online at McGinnisFurniture.com. Like them on Facebook too.
It's time to declare war on your yard with a visit to Tri-City Outdoor Power Equipment in Forest City with a new Warhawk mower. Featuring intelligent design with military precision. They are built for mission-ready performance and made in Texas, United States of America. And for first responders, take 25% off. For veterans and active duty, take 30% off. And they come with a 6-year warranty. And with every Warhawk mower sold, a percentage of the proceeds will go to Canines for Warriors. See the new Warhawk mower today at Tri-City Outdoor Power Equipment, 221 Daniel Road in Forest City. Warmer weather means a trip to Fred Caldwell Tractor in Clover. Just a little trip means big, big savings. Fred Caldwell Tractor is your Mahindra tractor dealer with 0% financing up to 84 months on select models, from compacts to utility tractors to big farm tractors. And Fred Caldwell Tractor is your Toro dealer. They're ready to roll. See Brian Lane and the fine folks today at Fred Caldwell Tractor, 961 Bethel Street of Highway 5 in Clover. Online at fredcaldwelltractors.com. How much snow or ice did you have to scrape off your car during these past snow and ice storms? Well, that's something you won't have to do anymore with your new carport from Acre Enterprises in Cherryville. They've got carports, buildings, garages, and roofing. 12 by 3 foot metal roofing, $30. In colors silver galvalume, dark green, flat black, white, clay, tan, and bright red. Keep the snow off your vehicle with a stop in at Acre Enterprises. 1220 Shelby Highway 150 West in Cherryville, right across from Food Line. Open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday, closed 12 to 1 for lunch. Online at acrecarports.com. Medical Center Pharmacy in Gastonia urges you to help support Save the Dean Dome. Instead of building a new sports center, let's help support to renovate the Dean Dome. Keep your local business in Chapel Hill with local hometown merchants. Contact the Rams Club and show your support. Let's keep the Dean Dome alive and well with a big renovation. For more information, drop by Medical Center Pharmacy and talk with Don Thrower. Show your support today at Medical Center Pharmacy, 515 Cox Road in Gastonia. A free HVAC service call. Can't be true, but it is. With a special offer from Shelby Heating and Air. With same-day repair, your service call is free. That's right, free. But that's not all. Now at Shelby Heating and Air, get up to $2,500 off your complete brand new heating and air conditioning system with Lennox and Shelby Heating and Air rebates. But hurry, these offers won't last long. Call Shelby Heating and Air at 704-487-7877. Shelby Heating and Air, 1990 Eves Road in Shelby. Online at shelbyheating.com. The time is now, right now. Get to Today's Pro in Shelby and get ready for the cold winter weather ahead. Check out the line of gas logs. Today's Pro has a great selection to choose from. Plus, they'll install them in your home. And they offer great service, too. When the power goes out, your gas logs from Today's Pro will keep on burning. They do it all. Today's Pro, 1325 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Open 9 to 5 Monday through Friday. Call 704-600-8393. Online at thetodayspro.com.
They've got it all at Boyd's Tire and Appliance and Boyd's Lawn and Garden in downtown Clover. From appliances to lawn mowers by John Deere and Gravely. And right now, get 0% APR financing for 48 months on all Gravely mowers. Plus, see their line of trailers and name brand tires. Boyd's Tire and Appliance and Boyd's Lawn and Garden. 110 North Main Street in Clover. Online at BoydTireandAppliance.com.
0% for 60 months financing. Now available on select new Toro mowers from PowerMax Motorsports and Iron Station. Just in time for grass cutting season, come in and talk with Steve Quinlan or one of his team members about Toro and ask about special landscaper and fleet deals. From residential to commercial, Toro can do the job. See the lineup today at PowerMax Motorsports, 3636 East Highway 27 in Iron Station. Online at PowerMaxMotorsports.com. Heath Jackson at Heath Jackson Plumbing in Cherryville hopes that you are staying warm and that you have water in your home. Now that's why he wanted me to pass along several cold weather tips, like letting your water drip, both hot and cold. Also, keep your cabinet doors open so the home heat can get into your pipes. And third, keep their phone number handy. That's 704-634-5784. Again, 704-634-5784. And for after hour and emergency service, call 704-418-0264. 704-418-0264. 24-hour-a-day service, that's Heath Jackson Plumbing.
And we're back on Saturday Morning Sports Talk with Kevin and the gang. They're talking about some kind of sports now. Not sure which one, but one of them.
Good morning, JP.
Good morning.
How's your morning been? How's your week go?
Good, good. My church has a big event today that I'm helping with.
What y'all doing? Worshiping Jesus?
No.
Amongst other things.
Yeah.
He said no.
Well,
He said,
actually, to be honest, I retract that because we actually are.
Hey, JP, you don't have to be in the sanctuary to be worshiping, brother.
Well, that's true. We're actually
I wish I
not.
had the cameras on. I'm sorry.
We play that back. Roll that back.
Worshiping Jesus at the church? Not today.
I retract that. Actually,
Today's an off day.
Today's a bye week.
We're actually doing
We're talking about the force
we're
today.
Yeah, that's surprisingly enough. Well, I mean, if you look at it, Jesus is the force.
Yeah.
And there you go. But no, we're doing something for our mission readiness fund. It's called Parade of Tables. Our CMC is filled with over 40 tables, every one of them with a different theme, and I actually did one this year.
Cool.
Actually, I've done one for the past 7 years.
What's your theme? KTC Sports?
No. Well, actually, surprisingly, it's actually Game On. Card games, board games, video games, but that's the only games. I know sports whatsoever. Well, actually, to be honest, if you look at video games, it actually is a competitive sport. So, I mean.
No, it's not.
No, it's
well,
not.
not really. But, I mean, I just. People do. I don't see how you do it professionally, honestly.
It's a professional activity, but
Well,
we got to
true,
quit
yeah.
throwing away the word sport. Like,
Yeah.
like figure skating is not a sport; it's an activity. Chess is not a sport; it's an activity. Video games are not a sport; it's an activity. Cheerleading is not a sport; it's an activity. Those are not sports. There's no points earned. There's no.
Of course, there's a few sports I could actually say aren't.
If it's got a judge, it's not a sport.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and tell you that. All right, thanks, JP. All right,
Yeah.
speaking of that, y'all want some college? Oh, that's the only thing we got
Already
left,
got- already
isn't it?
got some. I got a
We're gonna do
bachelor's.
golf. But I do got a lot of college. How about those catamounts? Did y'all see them? Knocking off Tom's favorite Georgia Bulldogs.
They did? Oh, in baseball. I thought you meant basketball for a second. Baseball, it could happen in baseball.
Georgia ranked 6th in the nation, Tom.
Wow.
Not after this game.
The 1-2.
Is that Marshall?
Ground ball left side. Glove there by Turner. On to first. Wide. Safe, and we're tied.
The wide throw.
Phillips is safe at first. The throw pulls him off the bag. Western's going to appeal. People replay. First things first. Trey hustling down the line. I don't think there's any way they're going to be able to overrule this.
I don't think so either.
And also,
Called him out.
my goodness.
Got him on the foot.
So
Western
the
wins.
Official review out at first base, 6-3. And the game and the hitting streak come to an end.
Hey, look at the coach. That's a really good coach.
I don't think there's any way they're going to be able to over.
Got him on the back foot.
Replay,
apparently.
first things first. Trey.
There.
He did get him.
I tell you what,
Ooh.
he's going to be safe, and like you always punish the team that screws up on a play like that. You make a throw that bad, you're gonna call him safe, but video says otherwise.
Yep.
Ouch!
Almost like if you watch the hitter runner, he looked like he was laboring to get to first a little bit too.
Did Marshall McGowan play in that game? I would kind of be curious.
Find out.
Google it up, see if he's playing.
So that was Georgia against
Western Carolina a couple days ago. All right, Coastal Carolina. All of our teams, all of our local teams. We like to show our local teams and highlight when they're what they got going on in the world. We're just gonna let this one play. Let's see. Oh, there is no sound.
For Western Carolina, a guy hit a grand slam in the 9th inning.
Wow.
Yeah, what a game.
But they were hyped up. Goodness.
I'm not getting sound.
I do not see Marshall's name on the box score.
All right, there's no sound on this, and I'm gonna let you just gonna kind of a description of what happens. Sunbelt women's basketball fight, and that is a referee laid out in a women's basketball fight.
Well, that lady was throwing elbows.
So watch him. He comes in. Let's see what happens to him. Oh, they cut away from it. Oh, there he is on the ground.
That's a
her. He's out.
That's a her.
Or
That's
she's
a her.
out on the ground. Let's see.
I'm trying to figure out.
She's in the middle of it right here. She's
She
the one
caught an
wrestling.
elbow,
She's
I
the
bet.
one wrestling with the tall girl in the white.
Yep.
She's gonna catch an elbow.
Oh no, she might have jumped on top of her. I can't tell what happened. She shoved her down and went down on top of her. But the referee knocked out in a women's basketball game.
People are so stupid.
Every time I pull up highlights on the internet, it's people fighting at a basketball game.
The conduct at basketball games is just deplorable.
I thought about you the other day.
That could set up a 2-point.
How about this high school girls game? The purple team is I'm trying to get that name. Stupid. Norwalk. DC Grimes is down 4 with the basketball underneath their own basket. All right. Here we go.
Game here.
Baseline inbounds. A lot of times that could set up a 2-point basket pretty
State championship, high school basketball.
quickly if you need one. You got to get it in, though. They do go for the quick 2 on the baseline inbounds. The clock does not stop in high school basketball. It continues to run, and they turn it over. Smid for 2 more. She scores! 4 straight for Smid. We're tied. 42-42. Smid again, and she scores! Oh, my mercy! What just happened?
You can never take the ball out again.
Ava Smid just scored 6 straight. Dallas Center grunt.
Game here.
Baseline inbound.
In the game.
Wow.
So what was the score?
They were down 2.
Okay.
No,
4.
No, down 4. There it is. Before the inbound play.
Game here.
The
Baseline
super catch.
inbounds. A lot of times that could set up a 2-point basket pretty quickly if you need one. You got to get it in, though. They do go for the quick 2
I don't
inbounds.
see exactly how much time's left.
So she stole it twice.
Correct. So
Okay.
they scored
That
on the.
wasn't a steal. That
they-
was their score.
Yeah,
That
they
was
scored
out
on
of bounds
offense
play.
and then got 2 straight steals under the basket. Wow.
Game here.
Baseline inbounds. A lot of times that could set up a 2-point basket pretty quickly if you need one. You got to get it in, though. They do go for the quick 2 on the baseline inbounds. The clock does not
12
stop
scored
in high
that
school
one. Did she score
basketball.
all
It
of them?
continues to
Yep.
run, and they turn it over. Smid for 2 more. She scores! 4 straight for Smid. We're tied. 42-42. Smid again, and she scores! Oh, my mercy!
Tom, if your daughter does this, do you have to build her a statue in the front yard?
You
the
would
next
never,
day?
ever. That is a legend story for your grandkids.
Well, too much is on
Let me
tape.
show you what Granny did.
Too much is on tape now. Back in the day, you could lie about it. Like you could say you tackled Leon Johnson when you just kind of got this where you showed about that. See, when it was on tape, it was more like Tommy just kind of ran into you. It was like, but now I could just say, man, I tackled him. I tackled an NFL player twice.
That's what they're saying. The Wilt Chamberlain 100-point game didn't happen.
And on the third time, special teams coach told me if I kicked it to him again, you will never play again. It's like, okay. If you kick him the ball again, you will not play again. Like, okay. But coach, I got him. I tackled him every time. I got him. Oh, but now you can't. It's all on film. You can't lie about nothing anymore.
So Tom, you got you're a scorekeeper or clock operator over for girls basketball. How about Missouri announces a resumption of a Class 3 sectional game, being resumed in the third quarter after a scoring mistake was made and then subsequently a procedural error occurred which caused a misapplication of the rules. 54 seconds remaining in the third quarter, play was interrupted due to concerns raised by Highland regarding a discrepancy between the scoreboard and the team scorebook. When concerns were brought to the officials' attention, the referee and crew reviewed the halftime score and the official scorebook entries of the third quarter. However, the team scorebooks were not consulted the scores table as required, whatever that means. They said, I guess that's the procedural error. The executive director determined that the proper procedure for evaluating correct scoring error was not allowed. So they ended up basically visiting team scorebook was not consulted. The Highland head coach request to utilize both teams' scorebook was denied. And the on-site protest procedure outlined the rules, blah, blah, blah. So they had to redo a game over the scorekeepers not agreeing or missing something. And then a procedural that they didn't ask the visiting team, Tom. So
that was nice. It happens.
So, yeah, there you go. That's not college. We were going to end up on high school. I just started reading that one. All right, how about the Big 12? And I've shown y'all this not officially being used somewhere, but they now are officially using these LED courts.
I don't like it.
I don't either. I turned on the NBA earlier.
So you'll be able to see
like
different court designs. Now here's my conspiracy theory, boys.
Too distracting?
Yes.
I think it's cool. I'll like it at some point.
I think it's kind of neat.
But I've got a conspiracy theory. Tom, do what? Did you lose power?
No.
Oh,
there we go.
Why do we got? Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you.
I can't hear y'all.
Well,
all right, there we go.
there
All right. So, my conspiracy theory is on a regular basketball court, it is all the lines are painted on permanently. What's stopping you from easing the free throw line back 3 inches and the 3-point line back 3 or 4 inches on an LED court on your opponents?
That's stupid. It's not going to happen.
Yes, it will. Tom, you never seen them adjust the tightness of the rims on the other teams before halftime? You never seen, we'll swipe our side of the floor, but we're not going to wipe the other team's side of the floor. There's a lot of things that goes on. You ever seen a muddy baseball field or a muddy football field, Tom? You're telling me, Pete Rose sitting over there running the LED scoreboard's not going to back that 3-point line up a couple inches? And nobody would be able to notice, really. You're just looking at the court. Would you be able to notice if it was back like 3 or 4 inches? You can't do, obviously, a foot, probably. But just a little slight here and there. A little adjustment. What do you think?
I think you need a translucent surface with the LEDs underneath, and you have to have the permanent lines on the translucent surface.
That's a good idea.
That's my thought.
I'll hear Chips. That's what they were talking about. The half-court line, when they do stuff, it was like disappearing. When they were doing things with it. Another thing on the courts is that, guys, get this, they're not exactly waterproof. You're not allowed to have drinks courtside at the LED courts yet. So that they're losing a ton of money just by not allowing that. So here's Arizona here's them showing off the different types of courts.
That's gonna be a conference tournament.
New, innovative-looking courts, and when we have the players on the floor.
So now you can put Duke on one side of a court and Carolina on the other side of the court for tournaments. So you can have your own custom side of a half court.
We want to make it look like a wood court, but at the simple tap of an iPad, I'm able to change up the court to look like anything.
So for the folks on the radio watching, he changed from a Arizona State court to a Cincinnati court to a Colorado court by just pressing his iPad.
Coach Prime's going to want his football field to look like that.
I don't know how they're going to do that with the football. They start doing LED grass.
He's still there, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But who is Warren Sapp is not there anymore. He left.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. He gone.
What was he doing over there? Was he
defensive coordinator?
Was he?
Okay. Or he was one of the defensive coaches.
Jason Whitlock said he's jumping off the Titanic.
All right, so the big arguments they're having right now is college basketball. Let's talk about it. Miami of Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
They're saying, Tom, if they don't win a tournament, they don't deserve to be in.
Are they ranked?
31-0.
They won in overtime last night.
They did win. I don't know exactly if they are ranked. I'm pulling it up.
They're ranked like 22nd.
20th. 19th and 20th.
Yeah.
They get coaches poll.
Yeah.
So if they lose one game, you tell me they plummet out of the top 60.
And they're going to put somebody there that's 15 and 17 in their spot.
Bruce Pearl
has
been saying it this whole time, talking about you can't put in teams like that over basically real teams like real SEC
real
teams. Talking
teams.
about his Auburn team, and they're actually advocating for.
Thank you for your
Bruce
condescending.
Pearl, the one always out there cheating anyway.
Yeah.
Thank you for the condescending comments about who's real and who's not there, Coach Pearl.
I remember one time in Tennessee, that idiot went out there with no shirt on and like put baby oil all over himself.
He went for when Coach Summit he went to a women's basketball game like that because when he was head coach of the men's team to go support the women's.
I mean, I'll tell you what I'm never gonna do is go out in public bare-chested with baby oil.
You don't have to. Kevin will put on AI here for you.
So
climbing in the General League.
Pearl, when he left Auburn, he retired only a few days before official practice, essentially not allowing the players to leave Auburn. So that was one of the dirty things he did at Auburn, is that he retired when they wouldn't be allowed to transfer out.
Oh,
his son is on the staff, is on that staff. He is currently advocating for Auburn to get in over this Miami team.
But these kids are so wrong for wanting to change schools or wanting to change they're so messed up. How dare they want to change their or have options.
Lane Kiffin was on here complaining about that the other day about it not being. We shouldn't be allowing kids to transfer all the time wherever they want to go.
Did you hear about the meeting in the White House?
No, let's go ahead.
After a plea for help from the highest levels of college athletics, President Donald Trump on Friday said he will write an executive order. This was yesterday. Will write an executive order within a week that will solve all of the problems brought forth in an unprecedented meeting at the White House to address the future of college sports. In attendance, Secretary of State Marco Rubio, Yankees President Randy Levine, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, as well as Nick Saban, Urban Meyer, NCAA President Charlie Baker, ACC Commissioner Jim Phillips, SEC Commissioner Greg Sankey, Big 12 Commissioner Big 10. Where am I looking? At the bottom of this article, the ironic part, notably absent were any student athletes. They're very well represented, Trump said. You know why? Because people like Nick Saban and Urban Meyer, all of the people that I know in the room, and the people probably I don't know, they all care very much about the student athlete, more so than they care about themselves. So I think they're really here. In that sense, they're represented very well here.
Oh my God, that was fantastic, Chip.
SEC Commissioner Greg Sankey wants college sports to return to the one-time transfer rule. They do.
Okay, then Lincoln Riley can't leave in the middle of the night.
That's what I was going to say. Make coaches under the same
or
the
Nick
same rule.
Saban can't go from the Browns to like Michigan State to LSU
to
Miami, back to Alabama.
Former Alabama coach.
No, Joe Burrow, you have to sit on the bench.
Yeah.
Former Alabama coach.
You can't go make millions. You have to sit on the bench. Now, real quick.
Yeah.
Now, Tom, they're not only affecting draft stock now, you're affecting their actual money because you're getting paid now. So kick rocks, dude.
Rock. Yeah.
Go ahead, Chip.
No, former Alabama coach, this is the irony in this. Former Alabama coach Nick Saban, sitting 2 seats to the left of the president, was the first to speak for the college space. Saban said his goal was to help prepare players for success in life and create an environment that would help them through personal development and academic support, and that became impossible to do in this system. I think we need to come up with a system, and we obviously have to do with the president's leadership and also Congress, probably whether it's antitrust legislation or whatever it is, to allow student athletes in all sports, including women's and Olympic sports, to enhance their quality of life while going to college, but still provide opportunity to advance themselves beyond their athletic career, which is what the philosophy of college athletics and getting a college education has always been about. How much does anybody talk about getting an education anymore? Nobody talks about it at all.
The only people that hate these athletes getting paid are old white dudes.
And do you think Saban sat down and said, with this 5-star, number 1 in the country, we're going to get you a college education, bud?
No, not once. Look at this.
And that before NIL and the trade.
This is Clave Travis. Everyone agrees college sports is broken. No, they don't. I think it's fantastic. What is broken about it? Is that not an opinion thing?
What's broken about it is Indiana won the national championship.
That's it.
It's different than
Tom,
it used
100%
to be.
nailed it.
The blue bloods are gone.
Different does not mean broken.
Correct, Chip.
Different does not mean broken.
Correct. And these people just cannot deal with this. He says, lots of fantastic suggestions below. My transfer fix is signing a high school recruits, bind you to a school for at least 2 years. Like, what other job, what other profession, whatever anything binds you to anything for 2 years like that? Or
but
3
I would
years
say
or 4
I
years?
would say by mutual agreement.
Correct.
Yes.
I am 100% down with 2-year contracts that you both agree to, not forcing.
Yes.
Not forcing anyone. Preferably 3, he says, with only 1 transfer sitting out, and that must be to a new conference. Like,
and let's just talk about fairness too. Like, what if you're? I'm just going
sign them like Tom just said real quick. Sign them to 2 or 3-year deals. That's the solution.
Yeah,
100%. That's the solution. Just sign them to 2 or 3-year deals. That's it, guys.
What if you go to Alabama? I'm just going to use them as an example, and you are the number 2 quarterback in the country, and they got the number 1 quarterback in front of you.
Yeah.
Well, here's what we don't want to talk about. Is not once, Tom and Chip and Zach, have I seen Clay Travis or Stephen A. Smith or Nick Saban come on and say, these girls transferring in lacrosse is ruining the sport.
Yep.
The water polo team, guys, we can't keep them together. What are we going to do?
Cross country and track team.
This cross country team, guys, they're coming from all over the country. We can't even recruit North Carolina kids anymore. Not one of them has talked about any of those sports. Have you even heard anybody say anything about baseball?
They're doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Has anyone complained about baseball? No. The only thing these people get on and complain about is the football and the basketball players making money and transferring. It ain't no other sport. They don't. One of them has said anything about the gymnastics.
And I think Tom's right. Indiana won a national championship.
Yeah.
That ruined it.
I remember last year they were just all hating, oh, Indiana doesn't belong. Da, 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 da.
Question: was Kurt Signetti at this meeting in the White House?
Probably not.
Nope. He's not part of the. He's not part of the good old boys club.
That's a really good point, Tom.
All I say is, little Nicky always moved on to the next best opportunity.
Yeah.
So go screw yourself, okay?
And he
No,
both.
I mean,
He
it's
did
just-
not like the
it's just-
setup that was coming. He jumped.
And he
No,
and even before when he got to that, he bold-faced lied. All right, all of these coaches have
Liars.
always
They're liars.
they double speak when job opportunity.
liars.
But Saban bold-faced lied about it when he was at Miami. He said, "I can't say this any plainer. I will not be the coach of Alabama." He bold-faced said it.
How long is it
Yeah.
before someone hacks one of these LED courts?
Oh yeah.
Will you get off of it already, Kevin?
I'm just there's gonna be a picture of just like Tom in a sweater vest at half court.
Or something else a little more. You're gonna have a WNBA court. With
All right, so y'all remember Michigan the coach got in a little trouble, right?
Who?
The Michigan coach.
Yes.
A little trouble with his recruiting assistant.
Sharon Moore or whatever.
Here is their new recruiting assistant at Michigan.
You get a signing bonus with a happy ending.
So everything at Michigan, they just had a sexual harassment, all kinds of stuff go, and they hire a very, very attractive lady to be overseeing all official visits. And if you're not
unofficial visits.
and if you're not familiar with what's going on, Rick Pitino, he set the mark on this, and he got in trouble for it. But now everybody is doing it. Ladies and gentlemen, if your son all of a sudden says, I want to play at Texas or I want to play at Michigan, away from the South and your kids, I guarantee the recruiting department at that school is full of babes.
How's a girl looks like that?
They're following her around. She's walking around campus in her little suit, looking cute. I'm going to show you guys this. I'm going to show you guys. And the only thing they're doing is looking at her.
Dude, it's so. I mean,
Think about it, Tom. You're supposed to be recruiting for football. How many guys, again, not only in broadcasting, a job like this should be a man's job. Hey, I know about football. Come to my school. This is why you should come play for coach. Let me teach you about everything. Instead, it's a hot chick showing you all the things that you should do on campus with all the hot chicks. That's football recruiting.
wonderful.
There's Michigan.
I mean, it's just.
They just had a controversy.
Old Sharon Moore, bless his heart,
He
on
was-
top of the world, just threw it all away.
He was in court this week.
With his wife.
He agreed to a plea deal.
His wife standing by his side.
Yes.
It's it's just like, I just have all the respect in the world for Tiger Woods' ex-wife. She ain't putting up with that crap. You know what I mean? It's like
Put the Louisville Slugger to both headlights.
No, not only
took
will
it
I,
off club.
not only will I
The old joke is
leave you, I will give you a kick in the you know what on the way out
the old
door.
the joke is that during the divorce proceedings in the court, they were asking her about that night and everything, and said, and Miss Norgren, you went after Mr. Woods in the vehicle with the golf club. Is that correct? Yeah, yes, I did. How many times did you hit the vehicle? Well, it was actually 8, but put me down for a 6.
That's funny. I just can't. Why would you? He went to her, like.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
just, what are you doing,
Yeah.
lady? Just get away. I mean, it's over. Take your money and go.
Yeah.
You know, take your money.
All right,
and
Zach, I'm
start
gonna
over.
let you be the referee. You've seen some basketball before. What is this call? Oh,
That's Zach Mayhew right there.
It is.
check out this move.
It's called a walk.
Yeah.
Double dribble. Watch this.
Oh.
Oh, that's some.
He walked and double dribbled. It was a combo deal with nobody sitting in the background.
He did it all. That's what LaMelo.
That's why they
Tom,
didn't call it. There was nobody there.
That right there is the effect of LaMelo basketball.
That is the effect of AAU basketball.
Yes, and the And One mixtape tour. That's the professor.
Oh Lord, I do have a video of the Bunker Hill Newton Conner game ejections.
Funny you ask that because when that happened, I thought about Tom. I was almost going to message him and ask him if he knew what was going on with all that. But they shut the whole game down like that.
The Bunker
They
Hill.
They just ejected everybody.
Game with the referee. Tom, did you hear any details on that one?
No, you're talking about
a couple of weeks ago.
It was a basketball game.
Yep,
right?
yep.
Yeah.
Here it
I
is.
I didn't hear anything about that.
What I'm reading and seeing. I got everything out of order.
They shut the whole thing down.
Is that
this
referee?
referee
We could be
here.
corrected. The referee here, the student section was making fun of his haircut.
Yes. They should have been.
And so, well,
Oh, I've seen that guy. Oh, that guy's been at Burns like 3 or 4 times.
yeah.
yeah.
So he threw out the student section and then threw out the whole crowd.
Shut the whole game
He
down.
threw out everybody.
Yeah, he looks like he's on roids. He
Yeah.
always wears that.
He does not like
Yeah.
nobody saying anything against him either.
So yeah. So anyway, that was it. Aaron Newton, he threw out everybody.
Game over.
He ended
you
the
have
game?
that other thought? Yeah.
Yeah, he threw out everybody, and then they just called the game.
My the guy that would.
I mean, we don't know the
during
exact
the
details,
clock
obviously.
said, "I didn't realize that basketball was popular on the Mohawk reservation." Then he called him White Mr. T and all that stuff.
There you go. See, Tom, you already got thrown out.
I pity the fool.
I pity the fool. Question my call. I pity the fool.
That's why they didn't have a basketball game. They didn't have a basketball game because of people like y'all.
I know that guy. That guy's been.
He's gonna shut down a Burns game.
He wears. He's like me in my early 20s. Like you try to wear a shirt that's 3 sizes too small, and look at me.
Guarantee you didn't. Guarantee you didn't have your haircut like that though.
look at my muscles, baby.
If us as adults can't hold back our opinions, could you imagine the student section?
No.
I'll tell you what, man. I was a sexy man in my youth, but
I mean,
not as sexy as that guy. But he's all right. I've seen him many times, but he does seem like he's got a bit of a short fuse. So, and that you can't throw out the students. I mean,
Apparently you can.
He threw everybody
out. I will say this, that people act like total jerks.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing I like about a baseball, at least there's a fence.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At least there's a fence because they'll come down on the court and all that. And I won't say the poor kid's name, but one kid, student section, they came on the court and then he got banned from school for life after he graduated because they come down and they're interrupting the game and you can get technicals and things like that. So, at least at a baseball field, you have that fence and keep the idiots at least behind the fence.
Until the fans, if it's getting out, and again, this is becoming more rampant as we talked about. Until the fans realize that they are going to be penalized or there's repercussions for your actions,
Correct.
They're going to continue to escalate. It's going to continue to get worse.
But you remove a fan, you don't cancel the game. If you got about 5 or 6 of them running their mouth saying things, pick one out, throw them out.
Yeah, that's it's
right. Pick one out, and then if somebody else pick one out and throw them out, it's like I'll keep throwing one.
Find
at a
the
time
ringleader,
out.
who you think the ringleader is, and if that
you can't take it away from the players, but at the same time, you guys are right. You can't put up with that deplorable conduct. If they're cussing and acting all this. But
now you've got to be willing as an official. There's got to be a little bit of give and take. I mean, but there's also there's a line that's crossed in terms of appropriate comments coming from the crowd, and and I think that line has gotten more and more gray, more and more blurry, and more and more has become acceptable. Well, I heard it this weekend at the baseball series, and I'm like, guys, this and Appalachian State parents are sitting there after the game on the last game Sunday, and like, and I hear them talking, be like, there's just student section at Gardner Webb, and I wouldn't necessarily disagree with some of the comments that I heard coming from when I was sitting in the press box. It's like the parents are sitting there like, this is just classless, and one parent's like, yeah, this is supposed to be a Christian institution. And
well, there's a school I've seen that at some of the Christian schools.
Right.
So I mean, it's just like if you're going to put that.
But do something like one of the things. Our former athletic director Chuck Birch, I give him all the credit in the world. This was at a volleyball match I was announcing several years ago, and the opposing team, one of the young ladies was serving, and we had a handful of guys just sitting there, and they were getting pretty. They were targeting her, and they made some pretty inappropriate comments. As soon as Chuck, about the second or third time it happened, Mr. Birch walks down, taps on the shoulder, and they were student athletes too, but taps on the shoulder like, guys, that's enough. Cut it out. All right, that's not who we are, and that's all it takes. That's all it takes. Don't be. Why are we so afraid of offending our own students when they're out of line like that? Keep them in line. Remember, they represent something bigger than themselves.
All right. Since we just went on that subject, we'll finish up with that and then come back to finish up the show real quick. Kings Mountain boys and Thomas Jefferson boys have made the state championship games for next week. They have not announced when and where anyone will be playing as of yet that I can tell. They're still playing the regionals right now this weekend. Regionals are Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday in both East and West, Tom, with 8 championships in men's and women's. They have 16 championships to go. And, guys, they're playing games now. And, we've given them credit for doing some things right in this new format and then a lot of things wrong. This one's definitely wrong. Playing playoff games at 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. on Wednesdays and Thursdays and Fridays during school is not what we should be doing at all. I thought, getting kids out of school a little bit early, Tom, and traveling to a game is a little bit different than playing at 1 o'clock during actual third period.
Right.
So I don't know why to be honest, I don't know why the schools agreed to that. Or does the athletic association just run everything and they've just given all power to everything they do? We see it with the broadcast stuff. We can't hardly do anything now because everybody's on the NFS stuff. That's all anybody wants to do. But this 1 o'clock in the game, you're a Thomas Jefferson fan. Was there anybody at that game?
Right.
Was there any parents?
How much home court advantage are you getting there?
Was there any? Well, it was a regional, so there's no home court.
It's neutral site?
Yeah, neutral site at 1 o'clock.
Oh, it's at Lenore Ryan. I see it.
On Wednesdays and Thursdays. Yeah, Lenore Ryan. So they had to play Lenore Ryan on Thursday.
So not only are they playing at 1 p.m., they're having to leave earlier than normal to get to the 1 p.m. game. They're missing all of school.
They missed a whole day.
They're missing the whole day.
Right. And then, again, do you bus students to go watch the game, Tom? That's what I'm saying. How ridiculous is it? Nobody can go watch the game. In the NCAA, you ask them, can we stream the game video?
No. You're going to interfere with our attendance.
because we've got a deal with the NAFHS network, so they're still making their money. So now, Tom, we've drifted from pro baseball and pro teams don't care if they sell tickets because of the TV deals to now the high schools are saying, we don't care if we have tickets to the playoff games, but you still can't broadcast it, even though nobody's going to be there during school hours.
Yep.
Anyone want to make sense of that?
Nope.
No sense whatsoever.
Hey, who do we complain to? Who do you talk to?
The one you're talking to is got the power anyway. They're going to let you do it.
We thought they were going to get rid of it with the legislator, and then all the athletic nerds said, no, we don't want the state to run us. You are the state. You're state employees, right, Tom? Yeah. So why wouldn't you want I don't get it. We want an independent non-profit who everyone's making $1 million on the board to run our sports instead of the people who actually voted to run the sports or run the schools. But 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock daytime games is not it for me. All right, JP, we come back. We are going to finish up with talk about next week and golf and a little bit more. KDCBroadcasting.com.
The Declaration of Deals sales event is underway at Marburger Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Shelby. Come check out the new 2026 Dodge Durango GT models. Financing at 0% APR for 36 months, plus no monthly payment for 90 days on select 2026 new Dodge Durango GT models. Come in for all the details during the Declaration of Deals sales event at Marburger Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1310 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Make 2026 the year you finally move into your new dream home from Key Builders of Lincoln. Go online at mykeybuilders.com and check out their many floor plans. Locally owned and operated and serving this area for 24 years. Yes, serving the Piedmont of North and South Carolina. That's Key Builders, 1459 North Aspen Street in Lincoln. Your key to your new home is waiting for you from Key Builders in Lincoln.
Hi, I'm Paige, the girl at Hendrick Appliance in Shelby, and I want to invite you to come see me about your next appliance. Just arrived, a big new shipment of scratch and dented GE appliances. It's a mixed load of washers, dryers, refrigerators, freezers, and more. And all come with a full factory warranty. And also just in, a big new shipment of Speed Queen washers and dryers. But they won't last long. They'll soon be gone. Ask for Paige at Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center, 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. On the right going down. On the left coming up.
Let the sales begin. It's madness at Abernathy Chevrolet Buick GMC in Lincoln. Don't let the other dealers charge you too much. March right on in down. Score big at Abernathy Chevrolet Buick GMC with super low financing. Also up to $10,000 off new Chevy Silverados and GMC Sierras. And see the largest selection in Western North Carolina of small, medium, and large SUVs. And don't forget about their Car Bravo certified pre-owned vehicles, now with a 1-year, 12,000-mile extended factory warranty. You'll be a winner when you buy from the winning team at Abernathy Chevrolet Buick GMC, 1445 East Main Street, Lincoln, online at abernathychevrolet.com.
Save up to $3,000 on select Kawasaki off-road motorcycles at Full Throttle Power Sports in Lowell. Also make light work for your wallet with the new Suzuki with financing as low as 1.99% APR for 60 months. And how about the new Slingshot with 1.99% APR financing with $1,000 customer cash and zero money down. And meet the new Polaris RZR Pro lineup at Full Throttle Power Sports, 100 Indian Walk in Lowell. Online at ncfullthrottle.com.
Carolina's Commercial Realty is the only triple realty in Shelby, offering sales, listings, and leasings. Owner Rick Francis has been serving this area for 40 years with his insurance companies and now can offer commercial, residential sales, purchases, and leasing. Rick has been involved with many community activities and is here to help you with your commercial and residential real estate needs. Just call 704-477-2338 for Rick Francis and Carolina's Commercial Realty. Office located at 1230 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, Suite 5. Online at Carolina's Commercial Realty and Associates.com.
And we're back on Saturday Morning Sports Talk with Kevin the Game.
Thank you, JP. Thank you, JP. Will's not here today. He's in Charleston, and he's out and about. Not here. I missed last week in Charleston. I thought he was going to call in. He didn't make it. Guess he had a lot better night than I did. When I was down
He's going
there.
to call in 5 minutes after the show. I'm ready to talk. Y'all available?
Oh, I thought we was in Central Time. But Chip did give me like tons of tips and stuff for Charleston, and we didn't listen to a single one.
Perfect. Well done.
Not because of that. It's because we had some friends, and Chip, they think it's fun to, like, you know, make you go to places you normally wouldn't go. So
Okay.
I'm just saying, if you want to know what a dive bar is in Charleston, I got you now.
No, perfect. Thanks.
Tom.
Is the Charleston Crab Shack still there?
I think so.
That's where I ate.
No.
Believe it or not.
Right
That's
on the corner. Right on the corner by the market.
Right at the market?
No, that might not have been the exact place. We
Okay.
ate at Charleston Crab House.
Okay.
That might be it.
It's right there on the. It's on the
House.
water. It's right there on the water bridge. Something. It was dark. I couldn't tell exactly where I was.
If it's not by the market, it's not the one.
I don't know about the market.
And there used to be the Noisy Oyster, but it closed down. I used to like to go there.
Yeah.
Down.
Just
down
obviously everything was too small and more expensive.
Yeah.
And how it's supposed to be. But no, the dive bars. I know where they're at in Charleston now. Good.
Well done.
They're
Well
just awful to where I went. I'm like, Tom, put it this way. Amy said, "Do you have a knife?"
Wow.
It's like, I'm gonna kill these boys.
I don't go to bars anymore, but
that's not a place we'd normally go. I tell you
Charleston's
that.
got plenty of them.
I was like, Chip's gonna laugh when I tell you we can't go to nothing nice.
Did you go to the Up store? My wife loves the Up store.
No, the nicest place we went was our hotel by far. Love it. Love it. It was not. But I do got one complaint on food.
Okay.
No, I don't mind the tipping the waiters and everything. I hate that. I'm not tipping anybody doing the dumb jobs that didn't do anything that don't deserve a tip. But the waiters and stuff, that's fine. They're working hard. We went to a local establishment last night. Not a local, it was a chain place. And I noticed other chain places when we went by, they were half empty. When we always go to this, when we went to this one, it's always full and can't figure out why. Still can't figure out why. Our 20-minute wait to sit down was 35 minutes. Then it was, Tom, 10 minutes before the waiter come to ask us what we wanted to drink. So we didn't even get the water until 15 minutes. I got my salad. My wife didn't get a salad.
Oh.
They just brought one salad, not the two.
What he means to say is that his wife's salad became his salad. No.
So we had to wait on that to get situated before we ate that. Then, and here's one of my newest pet peeve in restaurants. I have not eaten salt or pepper on a meal in a long time at a restaurant. Do you know why?
Because the kids be licking the top of the.
No, that's weird. Do they do that?
I'll tell you. I'll tell you after.
Because now, for some reason, some lady, I would say somewhere, and whatever, some firm decided, you know what would be cute? If we made them make their own salt and pepper. They don't have salt and pepper shakers anymore. Everything is a grind it your damn self thing. I refuse to do it. If the waiter wants a tip, he can grind my salt and pepper. I'm not eating salt. This is my grind my gears thing. This has been bothering me for so long.
Grind my salt.
I've got my salad. I want some salt and pepper. I reach over, and now I have to make salt. Come on now. Y'all can't be that lazy. So this is my
My daughter took me to that Korean restaurant where you got to cook your own food. I was like, why am I going to a restaurant cooking my own food?
You ever been to the melting pot when they make it? That's what, and it's 3 times as much.
I've never heard of that before. I've never heard of that
it's some
before.
kind of Korean restaurant where you go in there, and it must be real because when I went into the one in Raleigh, it was all Koreans and me in there. I mean, that was all it was. And I'm sitting there making my own. My daughter is a bunch more cultured than her hillbilly dad, but it's like, honey, why am I cooking my own food? Dad, it's part of the experience.
Right.
Like,
the experience.
I could experience.
Do I get 20% off my meal today?
Yeah, I can do this cheaper at home.
You can eat as much as you want, though.
You never been to the melting pot, have you? Then
I mean, it's just.
You been there, Tom?
That's where it was.
Oh, that's not a Korean.
No, it was a whatever it was. It was something pot. I can't remember what it was. It's a Korean restaurant.
It must have been the Korean pot.
What kind of pot were y'all working on there, Tom?
But yeah, it is way more expensive to cook your own food.
It was rolling it yourself.
Why am I cooking? I mean, what if I screw this up? It's just fish.
Right.
You know?
Were you?
I mean, I'm going to make myself sick. I don't know.
If I don't
making
cook the
brownies?
chicken
Is
right,
that what we're
if I don't
doing?
cook the chicken right, Tom, who do I sue?
I know.
Yourself.
That's it. I mean,
I'm sure there's a disclaimer you agree to when you come to the restaurant.
You have to sign this release before you have your food.
So this experience is terrible now.
I got one. I think I had one more highlight here of golf this week, and it's a John Daly.
Oh, Big John. I'm so glad he's going to be back down at Augusta. I'm so excited.
John Daly.
They made it. He's having to go across the street from the Hooters. They tore the Hooters down, but he's got another.
Did he open a new one himself?
No, there's another restaurant there on Washington Road that they signed him up, and he's coming to. He'll be there all week. So.
All right, here's Daly teeing off. Tom, this is how you properly put a golf ball on a tee.
Oh my God.
Now, when Chip's wife asked him what he does at the Masters, he just said he was hanging out with John Daly, Zach. Caught him red-handed. Chip, you got some splaining to do.
He's standing on his plaque
I might have.
on the 8th tee.
He's standing on Chip's plaque. Tee it off. Whoop!
Can you sign my plaque, John?
Nobody can tee a golf ball like
I might
John
have been
Daly.
a little distracted on that. I don't know if I could have pulled that off.
I don't think that's the first time JD's done that.
No.
I don't think
No.
I could have done that.
I don't think that's the first time she's done that.
True.
We'll see you guys next week on Saturday Shock Jock Sports Talk, KDCBroadcasting.com.